Like, period.
Wow.
Oh, the irony.
Hey, all right. I built these maps. You're gonna be impressed with these.
For shame.
What if I'm not impressed with them?
Then I'm gonna be sad.
Okay, guys, we gotta be as unimpressed as possible to make him sad.
No.
I have a headache, so I'm just being unimpressed because I'm not probably staring at the screen often.
Fair enough.
Good. We're halfway there.
I'll be back momentarily.
All right. All right. Let me see. Is there 4 of them? There is! Wonderful. Perfect. Great. Love it. You love to see it. All right.
Okay. So, have we heard anything from Dion yet?
We have not, unfortunately.
What are the chances he went to sleep?
Hi.
I would.
Someone should probably send him a message or something. We'll call them.
Maybe we let him sleep.
I'd rather not get stabbed by Dion. Thank you very much. The last time we did
Oh,
it, he
and
got
if he
really
sleeps through the session, he gets half XP.
Oh, there's more. Yay. Did that.
What'd you do?
Reach level 80 and inverse inlaid library?
Oh, yeah, what the? That's like early game stuff right there. What the?
I did that already. I think they added it. I thought I did that, but they might have added it or something. Because let me tell you, I completed the game already. Aside from DLC, but that's because I don't have the DLCs.
Why don't you have the DLCs?
Because they cost money that I don't have. I would love to play the DLCs, though. Unfortunately, I haven't the money.
L.
I am going to play my favorite character. And just... I can go through the relics I need to get now. Oh, nope. Right. Oh, moon spell time. Hola.
Oh, there he is.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
I say it more than everybody else.
Hello, 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 hello.
Not it.
Hello, 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 hello,
Got it.
hello.
Got it.
Oh, he's it. He called it. All right.
No, no, no. Let's
we
be
don't
real
want this.
about this. I said not it. You guys just didn't hear the not. That's
no,
not
no,
on
no,
me.
no, no. I heard
No,
you
that-
correctly. You just said it.
You did just say it.
That's not. It's not on me that you didn't hear the not. I don't know how. I don't know how to tell you this. Not on me.
Excuse me.
Well, you see, Sam, I believe it is on you.
Very
According
much so.
to what?
You.
Your
rule?
shitty mic.
No, I know a rule.
Oh yeah, which rule?
Go fuck yourself.
Not that one.
Not
Doesn't
quite.
involve fucking.
Maybe a little bit. You know how it is.
Oh, you know.
Oh, you know. Gotta get that fucking map, bro. What the hell? Oh, look at the. God damn it. Oh, I just realized I'm on inverse right now. It's crazy, bro.
Anyway, so welcome everyone to Torus event. You know, as you do.
I don't know.
Oh well.
This is my first session.
I
that's-
actually don't know. I've never been here before. What are we doing? Which character
are
am
you
I
people?
playing?
Tom?
Why are you in my house?
How much are
I've been
I'm
here this
lost.
whole time.
Oh, Robbie's gone, I think. He's in the walls. I'm in my own walls, so that's
Can
impossible.
you properly resize Matron, please?
Yeah. Give me a second. You guys are on the arena, dueling arena. How big is Matron supposed to be?
Medium.
She looks medium to me. Oh, I see. I see what happened.
I don't.
There you go. I saved it as the default now, so whenever you drag it out, it should be medium sized. There you go.
This is my full army deployed for context.
Can't wait to get rid of them all.
I
Again.
can't wait to burn them all to death. Each and
Not
every
one
single
was
one.
enough.
You won't help.
Oh, I had to run that shit back.
Multi, can I talk to you in the joke zone for a second, I guess? It's nothing important.
Okay, sure. What's up?
Alright, like I said earlier, Poseidon has Elemental Adept,
Mm-hmm.
so would you mind, me changing the thermal shock bio augment to immunity to fire damage, and then it can do like half the damage it takes on its next bleed.
Half. What do you mean half the damage it takes? Wouldn't be immune?
It would have taken
Oh.
either that or we just give it the Iron Golem's healing
Hmm.
off of fire damage.
Let's.
I don't mind either. Matron's kind of supposed to be a skirmisher.
Because the thing is that I don't know how I feel about half the damage, but I don't know if you would if you would be okay with like a fourth of the damage or whatever.
That's too much fucking math.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, about it, you know? I'd say.
We could do like for each source of damage it takes, it gets like a fire amp, and it heals like for each like amp it has up to like a cap, it can do a little bit extra damage, heal per turn. So like,
Actually,
let's say, so
what
like
if-
for 1 amp, it could do like 2 flat extra damage and like 1 healing.
So what I think we could do as well is have it be like for every it gains a +1 to its next. It gains a +1 to either attack or damage or just damage rolls per every fire dice of damage that it would have taken. So because he has his big Nova attack, which is 12d8 or 12d6, so flat 12 damage. Let's say
To
just
hit,
damage then.
to
Yeah,
hit
yeah.
doesn't.
Yeah,
to
not
hit
not to
doesn't
hit.
really.
So just like a +12 to damage if he does his Nova honor.
So, the number of dice.
Yes.
I can go with that if it also gains a number of HP.
Okay. Equal to that same number. That's okay.
Yeah. Alright, I'll change it. For now, like, I wanted
Well,
to change Blood Rage, but we'll get back to that. We really
A number of HP equal to half that amount. Is that okay?
I suppose. We'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, because she's no longer taking
'Cause
any
it's-
damage
it's-
because of it.
Yeah, we'll see how it plays out. Because I don't think she's gonna get hit by AoEs too often.
Understandable.
Because right now I really want to upgrade my army, so I don't think I'm gonna have my big boys deployed often, since they can't upgrade.
That is true. They are uniques. Anyway, let's head back over now. Bum ba bum 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 ba. All right,
Hello.
we have returned. So Sam, you said you want to do the recap.
No, I never said that actually.
You said it, so you know.
You're Multi, you're crazy. I never said it.
Yes, you
That's
did.
actually the first time I've ever said it in my life.
If you
I've
look
never
at the
used that word
stream,
before.
if you look at the stream VOD, you'll see it right there.
I
It.
can't look in the stream VOD since it's not a
While
VOD.
still
yet.
screaming.
Yeah. Look at the VOD
I-
in the
I
future.
don't know what you want me to do.
Go
here,
to the
Multi. I can't
future,
look at
Sam.
The fucking VOD.
Go to the future.
I can't look at the, I can't do that.
Not
Why
yet.
is it not telling me if poison dart frogs are flammable?
I've never tested it, that's why.
I'm trying to find an answer on if
Oh,
poison
man.
is flammable.
Oh
Then
man,
Compare it to a poison dart frog.
that was so just out of the blue. That was so out of pocket, bro.
No, I'm like just genuinely curious now.
Bro.
I mean, are you flammable?
Yes.
Well,
He
I don't
is.
have.
That sounds like a threat. I'll tell you what, I'm not flammable. Never have been, never will be.
You know, if he's not flammable, he will be soon.
I don't fuck around with that fire shit. You know how it is.
Well, I almost name dropped him. Poseidon does.
You've been on fire before, Poseidon?
No.
What are you talking about, Multi?
That was very
Oh, my
delayed.
bad. I'm thinking in terms of the future again. That's my bad.
Multi, you're from the future. Get the fuck out of here.
You're assuming
back.
I'm gonna use fire.
If you're from the future, can you tell me if I do well?
No.
Please?
No.
When's
I'm not
my
allowed
next
to share that
natural
information.
20 if you're from the future.
Start spamming it.
Roughly about 5 minutes.
Hold on. As if. Watch this shit.
Give or take 2. No. For an actual roll.
Okay, I'm back.
You never roll for the next 5 minutes, Sam.
Will I be
I'm
lucky
actually
this
not going to roll.
session?
Hmm?
Will
Anyway.
I be lucky this
No.
session?
Yes.
No.
I
I've
doubt it.
actually changed the coding. You simply can't get lucky.
No, you're gonna be lucky this
You know
session.
what,
I
at
don't,
this point,
I
would
don't know.
not be surprised.
or at the very least, Anna's gonna be lucky this session. So, which by extension, I guess means you as well.
Who's Anna?
I need to look. I was not lucky yesterday, as Sam can attest. With my damn draws.
Anyway,
Oh,
so
yeah, what? Wasn't that today?
Would somebody like to do the recap?
Yes, I thought it was today.
While I
No.
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 I'm fucking with you, Sam. It was today.
Look, I'm just
I
fucking
would like
like,
to,
what the
I would
fuck?
like
I
to
thought
live
that
down
was
what I did
today.
yesterday, last time, so I would not.
I was-
Just want to do a bit of gaslighting.
We do a little bit of gaslight gatekeep girl bossing. You know how it is.
You know how it is being a power bottom, as we
Power
are in
bottom. What?
songs.
Don't worry about it. If you've never been a power
What?
bottom, you wouldn't understand the power
In
bottom
songs we
lifestyle.
are.
And with that, I think it's time for me to go.
You know what? That's entirely fair. I don't blame you in the slightest, my brother.
I do blame you. I blame him.
Well, that's unfortunate for him.
No, it's unfortunate for you.
Anyway. So, that being said, we have fun things to do today, yes?
Why are you suddenly German?
I do
That's
have
not
that
German.
one to
That
do.
is not German.
I don't know what that is, but yeah,
It's not German. No, German sounds more like
It's bad.
this, but that is besides the point. Yeah?
No, it doesn't sound like that.
Never
Yeah,
talk
that's
All
like
not
those
that
words
again.
were distinctly English, thank you, sir. I don't...
Huh?
You think the German language sounds...
Shut up!
Nodding.
Shut up!
yeah, like that.
That was so...
I mean,
The
I like that.
That was... I did not need that semantic comment right there. You understand me? That was too far. Anyway.
Or just a Krankenwagen. Means ambulance.
Wiener Schnitzel.
Yeah.
Danke.
Danke. Yeah. We're being so
My
racist
favorite
right now.
part is that it's bad.
It's so bad. Like, can we move on?
Just get on to D&D. Can we just get to D&D, please?
Yeah, that's I like that idea. Anyway, so
I don't know. I wanna hear everyone butcher a bunch of different cultures' tongues. It's enjoyable.
All right.
you would
I
like that, wouldn't you,
like
Mr. Englishman?
croissants.
Oh shit.
But, like,
I mean, of
guess
course.
which country I'm making fun of.
The only one that deserves to be made
Bread.
fun of. I say as I'm making fun of English.
Alright, let's start.
Yeah. Also, Ricky, I apologize. I came after you. I am so sorry.
I like
No,
bread
it's too
more
late
than
now.
I like the
You
elderly.
struck first blood.
No. No.
And I was gonna make fun of you being a Mormon.
No.
No, I'll do something even worse. I'll popularize beans on toast in his state.
In
No.
his state.
No.
That's a real threat.
No, you can't. You're not allowed.
A real threat.
Don't forget about the spam.
I was about to say something.
You
Which
can't.
just spam's an American thing, right?
Honestly, I have no idea. I do know though that spam isn't that bad. It's actually
It's
kinda good.
I do kind of enjoy it, especially if you fry it properly.
You should go to Hawaii. They only eat spam up there.
Also, the Asians
Literally
really like
nothing
spam
else.
as well. It's like Trang. One of my roommates who is Vietnamese, and like I mean immigrated from Vietnam, is like a massive spam fan. She like fries it in like unagi sauce or something like that. I don't know what it is. Anyway, D&D. Dungeons and Dragons, Dungeons and
Dungeons and Dragons with less dragons than you'd think. More
Honestly,
dungeons.
yeah, I'm getting the right amount of dungeons, I feel, but not quite as many dragons as I'd like. Maybe I'll
Too
change that
many
one of these days.
Not enough water.
Hmm?
If you know, you know. If you don't,
Yeah, I get where you come from, Sam.
I know.
good. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't.
Another Zombs Royale.
So who's doing the recap?
Dang.
Perhaps we get no recap. Perhaps we simply just start.
Nothing happened last session.
Yeah, absolutely nothing happened last session.
Yeah, no, totally wasn't that you guys, finish up the previous dungeon and then came back to camp and did, like, downtime stuff. No, that wouldn't have happened. Not in the slightest.
Nothing happened.
And, yeah, nobody,
Nothing happened.
somebody totally absolutely
Nothing
did not
happened.
get bodied in
Nothing
dueling.
happened.
It wasn't allowed. Did not happen at all.
I will go to Utah and beat you into your real life. I will.
Nothing happened. I'm agreeing with you. Chill.
Don't chill. Fight him.
I'm gonna look for a plane ticket for Utah.
Go to war.
I think they're cheap this time of year, so.
Wouldn't surprise me if they
All
were.
have to go to Utah.
They're actually not as there's actually not as cheap as that you'd think they would be, unfortunately. Anyway. I can just describe the sand. It's fine.
Sands?
No.
Fuck up.
Sands under tile.
No. Mm!
He makes a very persuasive point.
Hold on. Hear him out for a second. Let's think about this.
He plays how Kirsten is from here on out permanently a level 1 character.
That's not true. I'm actually level 20.
Yeah,
Level 1
but-
would be fair.
But he becomes level 20 in the same way that Tyler became level 20.
I ascend to God,
Bye.
but you're right.
Yes, ascends to godhood. At a very unfortunate cost of imagine
Being too cool.
Ah, yes. Definitely is cool. Definitely not a very warm person.
Why would I be warm?
That's what I'm saying. Is that you're not?
Can we
I'm
just
not
start
on
the session
fire.
already?
Yes.
I'm on ice.
Yeah, we played a bit. Let's stop the session.
Yes. Yeah, you guys go back to camp, and I don't recall all the details. I think you guys mainly just fuddled-de-doddled a little bit. It was a little bit later in the day, so I think we might have ended a little bit early.
How dare you speak about me that way?
Shush. If anyone
Would never
recalls
follow the double.
any specific details, it would be greatly appreciated. If not, then there was a combat between Easley and Abaddon to test Abaddon's viability as a member of the group.
Abba-dabba-doo-doo-doo.
And he stumbled with flying colors.
Well, more like Easley bodied
I
him.
love that phrase, actually. I actually really like that.
Like, Easley just kind of bodied him a little bit, but that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay, you know? And that probably says more about Easley than it does about Abaddon. Anyway. So, that being said, I think I have to...
Run away.
I think I have to... What is it? So, that being said, I think we're good. That catches us up. And so starting off, we, as I mentioned, we're just chilling in the dueling arena. I think Brolnaeus went off to therapy, and I think Anna was doing something that made it so that she couldn't attend it in person.
Shield training.
Shield training, that's what it was. You guys were gonna wait like 2 pars, weren't you? If I recall?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, 2 pars. So 2 pars have passed. Has anyone done any specific downtime activities?
I wait on the machine.
Ah, yes. It does continue to gather data for you.
I'm my girlfriend.
I don't
I
care.
shot a man.
Not my problem.
What? You want to elaborate?
What? Huh?
You confess
What?
it to something you've done in real
Huh?
life or in the game.
That's a crime.
That
It's
is a
one
good,
of those.
that's
Only
a,
a crime if you don't get caught.
no, it's a. What are you?
So if you get caught, you're free. Okay.
Yeah, I fucked it up.
Oh man.
I shot a man.
Anyways,
I'll tell you what.
Is there any way to get N7 tech powers or biotic powers
yeah.
or even
Shoot a
cantrips?
man.
How
We
would
could.
one do that?
You'd have to do it through fancy science stuff, but
Science.
I thought that'd probably be directly related to somebody's power or something.
it would be definitely some of these powers would be definitely a good way to do it. For some of the tech powers, you could probably get those through sufficiently advanced technology. As for biotics, we could talk about it. Actually, if
I
you
was
want,
just
if
curious.
you want some of those to replace the one trait we talked about, I'm okay with that.
I don't know about that, G.
Fair enough.
We'll talk about it later.
We can talk about it later, yeah. So, I'm gonna move you guys back to Zikan. And yeah, that is that. You are here. You are at camp. So, I guess we can go down the list and talk about what everyone's doing. Anna's doing shield training, we know that. What is Abaddon doing? Or I guess if you have something else to do.
Also, one other thing that I talked about last session, purchasing a Sentinel shield. Can't use it to its actual potential yet, still buying one.
Ah, I see. That's an uncommon, right? Or is that a rare?
Yes.
Uncommon? Alright.
It's technically an uncommon. Y'all were saying
Make it a rare?
potentially don't treat it like one.
I think it should be a rare.
Alright. I shall price it at 2,500 gold then.
Cool.
Cool.
Nice.
Ah, that's right. You guys got back to camp and you did your debriefing. That checks out. Alright. That I remember now. Alright, so.
I
Moving
think I
down.
want to try and at least start progress on another bio augment.
Alright. Cool. Well. Anyway. Abaddon, what are you up to?
There's a nature there's a what's that word called? Like a it's kind of haberdashery kind of place. Oh wait, we already went there.
An
Never mind. I know they don't
apothecary?
really stuff. Like a place that's like a place that does plants. Like they just have a bunch of plants, like a greenhouse.
Oh shoot, you're right. There is a different word for that. Herbologist type thing.
Yeah, we already went there last time, and they didn't have anything poisonous, sadly. So
Ah, yeah.
I will not do that. I will, however, go out and basically try to train up my powers and figure out what I can do with them. As far from the campus I can physically be,
All right. You're probably gonna want to head out to one of the nearby forests that Anna usually hunts in.
Yeah, as long as we can avoid her.
Oh yeah, she's shield training. You'd know that.
Yeah, so I can avoid her.
Indeed. And that's a couple. Didn't we say like 20 miles away or something? I don't know. Anyway, it's not too far of a stretch to ask somebody to drive you out there. Or to honestly, they have short-range teleporters. They could probably just blip you over there. Blip.
I wouldn't mind walking, actually.
You're gonna walk 20
Good
miles. All right.
Yeah.
All right, just because you ignore legs
You don't get
doesn't
hit by a
mean you ignore-
roller.
I mean, I guess, yeah. Don't run into a roller or some iron moles. Those are all. You'll have fun then. Actually, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna roll for it, because this is roller infested territory. 5 or less, you run into one. It's a 29. You're good.
Oh, good. Thank God.
That was a 5% chance of death, by the way. I want you to know.
I suspected so, but I remember the last time we dealt with rollars.
Those
Or
things.
the last time I did, personally.
Those things are CR what?
Yeah.
I think I put them at around 27, around 30ish. They're
CR death.
CR death. Yes, I like that one. They will put you in a body bag after draining you dry of fluids.
Ooh, I am not touching that.
They will crush you into a paste and then drink your fluids out of the dirt. They are not fun. Anyway, moving on. So you're gonna go practice with your powers?
Forest with my poisons. Yes, which probably will destroy the small chunk of the forest with all that poison.
I don't know about yeah, definitely a small chunk. Not any significant portion of it though.
No, this definitely should make someone worried if they go out there like, I did it. What the?
Rollers probably do more damage to it, my friend.
Oh, true. But then again, they're wondering about all the poison and all like the decay rather than just actual destruction.
I suppose that's fair. Make me some power checks.
Certainly.
I assume you're hustling to get across the plains.
Yeah, I'll say I'm pretty much running.
All right. First off, maybe some athletics checks.
Certainly, with normal, I'm guessing.
Yeah, normal. It's just long distance stuff.
Probably.
Oh. Oh, buddy. Oh, friend.
I suck at it.
Well, that's a bit of an oof. So you make it about 5 minutes out of town, ish, maybe at the most. Like you're heading. You had just head out of this little thing here, right? And you get to about here, maybe a little bit farther, you know. And you're on the ground. You're like.
Yeah, I guess nothing stopped me. Still not stopping me. Just get up and keep going, or at least not as far. Just
Make me another athletics check. And are you continuing to jog, I assume?
Yeah.
Alright. Cool. You managed to keep a decent pace. Make me another one.
Suck.
So you're going, and about 30 minutes in, you're dying again. But you push through, you keep going. You keep going. After about 45 minutes, you are... please make me a wisdom save. You push through.
Lovely.
You keep going. That was actually the opposite of what you wanted, by the way. You keep going, you keep pushing through. You make it to about an hour. Take a level of exhaustion.
I guess that's what you're gonna say.
Now, maybe another one. Maybe one more athletics check. Actually, two more. We'll do this one at a time.
Okay, and where would I put the exhaustion, or I'm just keeping that mentally for me?
Oh, do you not have the exhaustion tracker up? Oh yeah, because I don't have it up. Just write it somewhere on your sheet. You have a level of exhaustion. Keep in mind the first level of Torus of an exhaustion isn't that bad. It's just flavor text.
Cool. So 2, 1.
Okay, you make it. You're about 5 hours in. Yeah, about 5 hours in, and you're keeping pace.
And one more. What? Oh.
What do you mean, huh? You have a -2.
I know, it's
rolled
just
a
like,
2.
I've never seen an actual 0. I've never seen an actual proper 0 being technically have been rolled.
There's a -1 up there. Anyway,
There.
man, that is bad. Make another wisdom save.
And do.
About 5.5, maybe 6 hours in, you're just kind of done. Your body is just done. It's quit on you at this point. You are not built for long distance running or jogging. You're just not built for it. When
Did better than expected, technically. So now what?
all right,
Oh wait.
you've just kind of given up. You're just kind of laying there on the ground. And you lay like that for a good hour-ish. So it's now been about 6.5, 7 hours. And you've made it. Even considering the Trelevorians are just a touch faster than humans, you're still not even halfway there.
Am I a good distance away enough where people wouldn't be able to see me?
Yeah.
I'll stay right here.
If they were on top of these ridges, they'd be able to see you.
I mean,
But
on
that's very
top of the
specific.
ridges, they could see him, but could they
See what he was doing?
make
No.
him out?
Some of them could. That's the one with perceptive enhancement abilities. Huh?
Yeah, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm fine then where I am.
Yeah. And to be fair, they see you out there. They think you're training or something. So I don't know why you're so concerned about that, but you know it's fine.
The most
Personality
they
shift.
do is if they see a roller going towards you, they do something to alarm you.
Yeah,
You're
that's
happy about this.
yeah, that's about it, honestly. Cool.
Personality shifts, by the way, that's the reason.
Oh, okay. Well,
Like as in like, image.
yeah. Make your power checks.
How many, or just like going at the time?
Make me 4. No. Cool. Overall, pretty good. The 14's not great, but the rest of them are really pretty good. Yeah.
3 out of 4 ain't bad.
3 out of 4 ain't bad, and 2 of those being over 25, good. Those are good rolls. Great rolls, even. Anyway, so what are you kind of trying to figure out here? What's the general purpose here?
Trying to actually use the powers more than just like what we did Like when I burn the hole through like the ceiling of the other area, I'm trying to figure out my powers in more of that area.
I see. You're trying to come up with new ways to use your powers.
Yeah, like environmentally, kind of things like that, more than just secreting it and using it on a person.
All right. You start thinking about maybe making some sort of puddle or something with it. Like making a little, like sort of like what you do with your Leviathan form, but slipperier, you know? And for other people, so that they can slip. And of course, you know, it's poison, so they have to suffer, I guess.
True, and if I do it in this form, it could be any kind of poison.
True.
Excellent.
Yeah. Anyway, I imagine you need that quick up on. So we're gonna jump over to Aurorus. What are you up to, bud?
Waiting on the robot and Siren.
I see. You get an update that Siren's on her way still a little bit. She'll still be probably about a day out at least.
Alright.
As for the robot,
Otherwise, I'm not doing anything.
speaking of the robot, Islay.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm winning on the robot.
the robot's been giving you some weird readings, as to be expected, I guess.
I never expected this. That's so crazy.
Obviously, you know, whatchamacallit, like, reality-defying reasons. Also, for some reason, it has gotten horribly lost, even with the tether, like the wired tether. It's tried to follow it back, and somehow ends up farther away.
Sucks for it, I guess.
Yeah, it's lost. It's lost real bad. It's
should
also
just find its way.
It's also reported that it has been being hunted. So far as I can tell, it's being hunted by something. It catches glimpses here and there, but it for some reason can't get an actually good look at it. It's as if it's always in the corner of its monitor.
Has it
view.
actually been attacked yet?
The cord's been tussled around a little bit, against its knowledge, or against its will, but it has not been outright attacked yet. But this has only been a more recent development, maybe the last par or so.
I mean, I can start reeling it back in then.
Okay. In that case, do you start doing that? Reeling it back in?
Yeah, I'll start reeling it back in.
Alright. As you begin to reel it back in, you'll notice that the signals that it's receiving start to slow down a little bit. The cord's not broken at all. The cord's still very much intact, and it reports so. But for some reason, the signals aren't traveling the distance of it as fast anymore.
Alright then, be that fucking way. Ass cord.
And after about, I don't know, how long are you going to spend reeling it in? Until it reels in, I assume?
I'll give it a bit, yeah.
Eventually you get to the point where you're pulling out more cord than you had it go in with. And the signal is still increasing, it's seeming to...
I tried so hard not to make the joke.
Um,
Tried so hard.
the,
Got patched.
um, would you like to investigate the cord at all, by any chance?
Yeah, sure.
The advantage.
I've got to find me first. There I am. Do I need to make a check for this?
Yeah, investigation.
Alright.
Or science. Actually, make me a science check. Science is better.
They're equivalent for me, so.
Fair enough. All right.
I'd take a 12. I'll take it 25 total.
The atoms inside of the wires are more spread apart. Despite feeling like it's the same weight, it's actually less dense. The wires themselves have begun to take on some slightly non-Euclidean properties as well.
Oh, okay, so it's taking on non-Euclidean properties. It's not fucking up my wires then.
Oh, I mean, the wires themselves have begun to damage a little bit, as if they're being stretched.
That fucker.
The areas around the like the cording around the wires is what's taking on the non-Euclidean nature. The wires themselves, the metal, is stretching and becoming a little bit less dense.
So you're saying is they're fucking with my wires?
Yeah.
You damn rats. You stop eating my cords.
The exterminator robot.
Do I know it's taking on non-Euclidean properties?
Yeah, you can see it because you can't observe the atoms. Despite being observed, they're still, displaying the uncertainty principle even after being observed.
Gotcha.
They're remaining uncertain. Ooh, that looks dope.
I like him. All right, then I've decided. I'm gonna throw that cord back out there before something horrible happens. I remember the bird.
True. You toss it back in there.
Throw that cord back out there.
It as you begin to toss it in, it kind of you see it sort of remelt into itself, recondenses.
Oh, that's nice.
I guess the rats only eat my cord when it comes out of their home, huh? Those bastards.
But then they fix it and give it back.
I mean, it's nice of them, but if they can fix it, maybe they should make their own damn cords to chew on.
I will say, the signal is slowly continuing to deteriorate. It's as if there's a higher delay in delay. So the delay is increasing.
Once I've got enough cord out there, I'm just gonna fucking leave it alone. The machine seems to be by itself and on its own now.
Oh.
Tragically for it.
Also, that is something else I should have said, is that eventually, while you guys were gone on your little mission, it did send a report that it had run out of cord, and yet it was still moving forward.
Good for it.
Yeah.
I'm happy for it.
Anyway, so, that being said, moving on. Alden, what's up? What's up, bud?
I'm pretty sure like the last thing we did was just make potions. I
True.
believe that's all I did.
That is true. You did make potions, and we already got those potions made and everything. So
I just be making potions.
that is true. You do just be making potions.
I just be making potions, man.
He's just making potions, man. Anyway. Fun times.
Did he make potions for the last dungeon or for this dungeon?
That was for this dungeon. Or, what do you mean? No, he was making potions from the mushrooms that you guys got in the last dungeon.
Yeah, he did already did. Yeah.
Yeah, he did do that already. He doobie already doing that. Doobie doo. Anyway, so then you guys said that you were going to take on the one thingamabob. The chonky doodad. So with that,
How much would it cost to get the material components to cast Crusader Mantle? I haven't learned.
Crusader Mantle.
Third.
5E. About radius and 30-foot radius. They can build this to find the creatures. Sure, couldn't you just an extra 140 damage? All right. The components for that would be number one, some sort of holy symbol or something as a casting focus.
Would the mark of conquest work?
Yeah, that would work for you. And with that, it also would require a decent amount of blessed water.
All right. How many gold pieces worth?
Gonna do a little bit of a roll real quick because I don't exactly know. It's a level 3 spell, so 75, you think? I don't know how
Okay.
how fair do you guys think that is?
I'm all right with 75. Sam, do you have any?
75 seems good to me.
Sam?
75 sounds fine.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
I'll purchase 2 vials.
Cool. The component shop thanks you for your business. And yeah. Cool.
And away we go.
Indeed. Is that all? Everything that everyone wants to do during the downtime? Because if I recall, yeah, with Dion. Oh right, yes. What else are the specifics of your downtime activities that you'd like to do?
Bronez currently has no obsession, so he's really just squandering his downtime until he gets one. I picked up a few more scrolls. I started work on a new bio augment. Don't have enough time to finish it. Bought some components. That's about it.
Alright. In that case... Cool. I think we are ready to head out to the dungeon then, if everyone's cool. So, something else that has been noted is that since there's been a little bit more research done on it, because they've had people asking about it, somebody had reported that they had heard tailings of white humanoids that were walking around there, which described sound a lot like colonial meds, but they haven't seen any sign of them for at least about 80 or 90 Trilivore years. So unlike the other colonial meds, which normally colonial meds tend to make their presence pretty known, but in this case, yeah,
They've been hit. Spit it
yeah,
out.
yeah, they've not noticed anything for a good amount of time. So, that being said, you guys want to head over?
Yeah.
Okay, you start flying over, and you see a town nearby. And it takes a good, even despite subspace bubble traveling and space warping, it takes you guys a good 2 hours to get over there. So it's a good distance away. Yeah. Now, admittedly, dungeons are a combination of rumors and... how they find them is a combination of rumors and med activity. So, some dungeons can just be based off of... location finding lies off of false information. They did test this one. It does have a pretty decently high rating coming off of it. If you look in there, I think I put it to 7 to 13-ish. Probably closer to 9 to 13. Ish range, but it almost seems like it's not solid. It doesn't feel like normal energy. So, anyway, you guys get there and you land and you see this tower. This pretty decently tall tower. It looks like it's maybe about 9-10 stories tall. looks like a little bit of like, somewhat similar to a lighthouse. In fact, that it's just sort of straight up and down. There's no like outwards bulge at the top like there is at normal clock towers. And it's got a very flat roof. It's very boxy. There's no windows either. It's just a rectangle sitting out of the rectangular prism shoot out of the ground a good 3 miles outside this town, at
Look
least.
hot dogs real quick.
Understandable.
Assume I am following the group.
So Anna, looking at it, what's the magic like for it?
It's giving off one of those how whatchamacallit. You know how like I described that some magic that the cultists were doing had like a red sort of tinge to it?
Yeah.
This has sort of like a yellowish tinge to it.
Let's go.
You better not,
Alden.
or else.
Me and Alden are gaming right now.
Anna would say that out loud.
Ooh, the magic's yellow here. Let's see.
Before we go in, do we want to give someone the Ouroboros ring for this one?
True.
Not a horrible idea. We should get it though.
I'm fine without it.
I can't use it.
What do you mean you can't use it? You can totally use it. Illegally.
Does it not require attunement?
Oh, true! It does!
Can't fucking use it.
Literally can't use it. Not even a question of legality. I mean, it is. But also, he can't. He physically is incapable
I
of it.
guess it's up to either Alden or Anna. Anna.
Alden, do you want to use it?
I don't
I'm
know.
mostly saying this. I'm mostly saying this because I want to use my reaction for shield.
What does the ring do again? I don't remember what that thing did.
I can post it. I still have it on my sheet.
It lets you boogie woogie with numbers.
Lets you mess with people.
Oh,
Like
that
you
is
do
a
the
lot of
tango.
text. That is a
Um,
wool of yeah.
that's mostly just details and descriptions. Essentially, you can roll.
You know, necessary things.
Yeah, that's the problem. I look at that
It's
wool of
mostly
text
just
and
stuff you need.
I look at that wool of text and my eyes just cross over.
It's
I don't want to read that to learn this thing right now.
it's got a lot of examples in there. Is the thing.
Pretty
Yeah.
much, when someone rolls for something, you can roll a d8 to move the base roll up or down.
No,
Okay,
the
I'm gonna just
yeah, you can change the roll.
we can figure that out later. We
And
don't really have time to attune to it right now, do we?
No, we got
I'm pretty sure it's not attunement.
No, it's attunement.
I'm sure it is attunement.
It is attunement. We've got
If it
time.
had attunement on it, I would have written attunement on the thing. I remember it very specifically being said it's not attunement.
Really?
I thought it
Yeah.
was. What the hell? I think it should be attunement.
Yeah, but
Personally.
that doesn't look like me. Why is it such a big wool of text?
It's got a lot of examples on how it
I
should
know,
work.
I know. I'm joking for the most part.
All right, so let's see. You want to give it to Brolnaeus? Or I guess he's
mean,
not
if
here right now, so I guess
If it's not attunement, I think anyone can really use that ring.
Yeah, if it's not attunement.
I can check. Isn't it in our DM, Sam?
Yeah, probably.
The one reason I don't want that is 'cause I'm like 9% sure I'm gonna forget about that.
That's
about
fair.
what it does.
Oh yeah, no, it doesn't. I have it in my DMs to myself, and it doesn't say attunement here. It just says ring rare.
Oh.
Wacky.
Wacky, yeah, cool. Well, that's fun. Non-attunement then.
Hee hee ha ha.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cool. Well, with that, I guess we're chilling. Cool. Choo. I guess anyone can use it then. If he, I don't think Easley wants to though, still because of legal
I
reasons.
still don't want to.
Why not put the magic ring on your finger? I'm sure nothing terrible will happen.
Totally won't result in you being unable to deny that you've never used a magic item. Technically, it could be argued that you wouldn't be able to argue that anyway, considering the well, but that's besides the point.
I'm so happy that you say things like that out loud that spoil secrets, Multi. That's my favorite part.
I have returned. Please describe to me what has happened.
Do you want the Ouroboros ring?
It's not attunement.
The snaky ring? The ring for snakes?
Yeah, I'll take it if no one else wants it.
Go ahead.
He said yes. We got him.
Yeah, baby!
It's a sting operation.
If Anna
Come down.
wasn't constantly using her reaction for shield, I'd probably have said Anna would take it.
We didn't give it to Anna for the first part.
Yeah. That's fair.
Alright, who's ready to go into the tower?
To the tower.
Yeah, time to go into the Tower of Death. Oh yeah,
You.
by the way, I did mention this out loud. Brolnaeus would definitely know as he could also see it. It's got yellow mana.
Hmm.
It's got a yellow
Makes
tinge
sense,
to it.
You know. Clock tower deals with time. Time god is the yellow god.
Great.
Wait for me. And all.
Alright.
But let's go ahead and head in.
No reason to delay this forever.
Yes.
So, with that. Bum ba bum 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 bum.
Ooh, boy.
I will say.
I assume we're on the stairs?
No, you guys are right here.
Ah, gotcha.
I will say, like the ground in the room is just covered in sand. Yeah, it was a little sandy outside, but other than that,
I feel sorry for anyone who gets sand in their shoes.
Indeed. Unfortunately
I
for
can just make it glass.
Get sand in shoes, proceeds to grow a shoe.
Well, time to glass it. In this case, that's not a bad thing. Crazy, isn't it?
As you can see, there's quite a lot of mechanical clockwork doodads around, and the like. You know, just fun sort of stuff.
And a clock.
Yeah,
It's a
like
clock.
clock that was tipped over. It appears to no longer be functional. There's also what appears to be like a camera aperture type thing in the center of the room that is definitely very tightly closed up.
What's it made out of?
Looks like some sort of coppery alloy of some sort. Copper, gold, maybe another metal. don't need to say it's not one that you're super familiar with.
Do you want
Is
me
it
to
one I'm
have?
familiar with?
Do you want me to have all of my infected creatures on the board, or?
Not really necessary.
Not with how small the room is.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
Can I make an investigation check
Sure.
on the central dais?
Go ahead. It is on the floor, I will say. It is in the floor.
We had a long rest before coming here, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I should really pick up proficiency.
I can give you advantage in that, so you can.
You can
Reroll.
take a guidance.
And you hear the faintest, like, creak echoing from somewhere in the, like the building settling type creak, not like a something is moving type creak. Echo from somewhere in the building. As for that investigation check, you see that it's has some mechanics that should open it, but you can't find the way to open it.
There's probably some sort of activation near here or in another room that will open this up. Perhaps it leads to treasure or the dungeon's core. Or
And
maybe it's an escape point at the very end of the dungeon. Like one of them old fancy Skyrim dungeons.
It's a Skyrim.
Oh,
What happened to your voice? I don't remember. I don't remember everyone else's voice being that.
you see, I'm eating hot dogs.
I'm eating hot dog.
Understandable.
Anna, you can see that the magic is emanating, like it's leaking between the little slits of the aperture. You can also see some of it flowing upwards, out from underneath the ground. Slipping
Flowing
between the
what?
various. The magic that makes up the dungeon is emanating from, like, the floor. It's slipping up between the gears and the cogs and everything. And it, aperture, mainly.
I'd like to take a whack at the floor, just testing how invulnerable it is.
Alright, make a whack.
Before you do that, I would like to summon one of my creatures just in preparation in case you trigger an attack.
Yeah, go ahead.
The
Yeah,
building attacks him.
The building has to make a con save.
I'm gonna bring out a nightmare.
You hit
You
the ground.
legally have
Excuse
to tell us. The building has to make a con save.
The building does not need to make a con save. It is
Use
immune.
the legendary resistance. You need to go again.
Shut up. You see that it leaves a little divot, but if you really wanted to get through this, it would take quite a bit more whacking.
Maybe a little bit of verring. I'll pull out my Geth Spitfire.
Let's not have a gunshot in here. Not yet.
Laser gun.
All this talk of shooting the hall is making me sleepy.
I mean,
How about we just continue going up the
Damn
stairs?
it, he's
see
one
what
more
we can
point.
find.
But what if there's a secret here? What if
Hold
brute
on.
force is actually the answer for once?
I'm not against just going through the wall. I mean, think about how many times we've done these dungeons the intended way. Why the fuck should we do that? Right?
Anna's going to have. Is Ilu able to get through this?
it is
Through ethereal movement.
the Ilu cannot pass through walls. We've discussed this. I guess no. He can't move through walls. Also, even if you could, the area is too magically charged. It's like, how you say,
Unnecessary. The answer is no.
it's like air trying to move through a wet cloth. It doesn't work as well.
How much space is there in between each little thing?
A negligible amount. A genuinely negligible amount. It is very well constructed. Though I suppose you could probably try to pry open a bigger space if you'd like to.
Could we have Anna try and do that while Oswald tries to go down?
Oh, if you want to get and make enough space for Oswin to get down, that's gonna be a bit of a struggle. But yeah, you could try it.
Well, if Anna wants to, I have an 8
So
strength. I ain't
attempt to
worth
bite it open. Lift what
Fire
again?
open.
You need to get like a crowbar or use Brolnaeus' arm to try to get a big enough thing for Anna to get her fingers under there.
Yeah, alright, I'll be the crowbar in this situation. I'll form a little fleshy tendril that'll slime underneath, and then it'll pop and grow shitness undergrowth, and then I'll hook to the bottom of it. Alright, just don't rip my damn arm off. Not that it would matter.
Does anyone else have proficiency in athletics?
No, but you can get guidance from Oswald.
Yep, you can.
Himself?
I may have a half-decent strength, I do not have proficiency.
That's
Cool.
great.
Is it worth the enhanceability?
No.
Yeah.
If it works, great for us, but if not,
But I think you already have advantage because a crowbar would give you advantage, and can my arm give the same effects as a crowbar?
Yeah, I would let you give it. Keep
So,
on,
yeah.
we do. It would give him an extra +2. If you get the multiple sources.
Well, we only have one.
Fair enough. If you only have
For
the one
now.
source, then it's only just advantage.
Cool. Plus 15 go.
Maybe before we go down the scary hole, we should probably check out the stairs here, see where those lead.
we've already been over this.
Sorry, I was taking a nap while you were talking. What did you
27.
say?
I personally think we just go through it, honestly. I don't... We're under literally no obligation to do these dungeons as they were, I guess, intended by the meds. I mean, we're literally here to kill the meds anyway, so not like we're really hurting them anymore in the long run.
You have a there's a big there's a little bit of a bend, just a bit. You figure that if you keep prying at it for another couple hours, you could probably get it open.
Boys, I think that's multiple.
Yeah, you see, you're lifting when you should be pushing. You gotta push.
And yeah, you bend it up, you get a little bit of room in there.
Man, it would be real convenient if one of us didn't have bones right now.
Anyone have an actual crowbar?
Let me check.
Oh,
No.
how resilient is your chitin, by the way, Brolnaeus?
About comparable to, like, steel or iron.
Make me a con save.
If it's on my arm, then it won't affect my actual body. It
Ah.
regrows and changes form rapidly. So
So
if
ma-
it cracks or breaks, it's no sweat.
Still make me a con save to see how badly it cracks.
I do have a crowbar
Oh, nice. Maybe we use that.
in my Dungeoneer's pack.
Doesn't it come with... Oh yeah, we all have a Dungeoneer's pack. We all have a crowbar.
I rolled a 2.
Yeah, it cracks. Like she cracks, and with her 27, she just like shears off the top half of your like crowbar you'd formed.
You know, that hurts. That still has nerve endings.
What if I made like a
Sorry.
sort of pulley system so we have more leverage on the sort of pulling of it?
That'll do, that'll do.
It would be really funny if Multi did all the setup for this dungeon and we just ignored all of it.
What's that about this
Listen,
being
we'll
a
get to the
two-parter?
super secret chest.
I'm going to get my ethers whether the meds want me to or not.
Let's set up a fulcrum too while we're at it.
Good idea. Good idea.
So we'll pull
that
with the pulley. That'll nearly double our available power, and then we'll also push down with a lever, and it should be even easier to pry.
All right. What check do I need to set that up, Multi?
For the pulley system?
Yeah, the pulley system.
I see. You're pulling out the tech rules, are you? The full-on primal tech? Alright.
I guess.
Yeah, cool, primal tech. I guess technically this would be level 1 as it's a combination of 2 different primals. Alright. Lever pulley system. Give me a... You physically can't fail this check. Just roll to see if you nat 1.
So I have
Yeah.
I
You're
actually
good.
got very far from a nat one.
Yeah, you're good. You absolutely make it. It's definitely made, 100%.
All right, all the weak people, grab that pulley. We'll do a group check. Me and Anna will handle the lever. On 3, ready? 1.
Ready.
One
Hey,
and a
you guys got
half.
this.
2. 2.1.
He's made a normal or
Get in
advantage.
here, at least use the nightmare.
I am using the nightmare. He's my
Good
snack.
enough. Also,
Make him at normal or advantage.
I'll
will
make it
have-
an advantage, and I will give you. I'll give you 2 additional sources of advantage, so +4 as well.
Oh, are we not doing like a
Cool.
mass
A
group
plus
check?
19.
Huh? Oh, I mean, you could do a mass group check, but I feel like with the pulley lever system, that kind of just. I mean, you guys can make extra checks if you'd like to, but.
Harrier has proficiency in athletics, so add another +2 to that. He'll help you.
Yeah. Well, you can only benefit from 1
Cool.
help action.
So all of this and then guidance.
Could I-
She's not benefiting from a help action. No
Oh.
one else has proficiency in athletics. It's crowbar, 2 additional +2s from pulley and lever system, and then
So
35.
so
Plus
that's
guidance.
30,
36.
35, yeah.
I'm gonna make a roll real quick. Oh no! All right. So you get maybe a millimeter of bending out of that aperture, and then your crowbar snaps.
All right, next crowbar.
oh, I'm like rolling on the floor.
No,
My-
you guys were using an actual crowbar that time, like a
no,
metal
no,
crowbar.
we were using my arm.
Oh,
I thought we were gonna use an actual crowbar.
oh,
No, I'll use my arm.
oh!
Okay.
I see.
Oh.
That's fun. Yeah. You get a tiny bit of
You want
bending.
me to do a con save?
Yeah, make me con save.
Okay.
At 20, don't net 1.
Oh
nat one,
no!
You know, I don't feel like losing an arm today. I'm gonna lucky.
That's entirely fair, actually.
This is-
Oh,
This is what lucky is for.
That
It's true.
I will
That
say,
is true.
if you hadn't done that, I would have had you snap your arm. I want you to know that would have been the consequence of
that
that.
would have done a considerable amount of HP damage. I would have been fine. It would have grown back nearly instantaneously.
But
But
it,
ow.
yeah, you're fine. It cracks it and it breaks the tip off again, and you have to get all the leverage back in there again. But other than that, all's well. It takes you guys another 30, another 30 minutes, I guess, for the whole setup. You guys have now been in this room for about 30 minutes. All right.
It's getting stuffy in here. I think we need to just go off.
Oh!
No, we're so close.
Alright,
What?
everyone.
Time
1 minute
for the
thermos
next
break.
Forgot to pack my lunch.
Activate
Go around
portable
and find
soup
out.
rations.
I want you guys to know that if you do, other way. Stair goes this way.
Okay. No, I'm going
These
this way.
stairs go up. Those stairs go down.
So I want you guys to know, if you guys do want to keep pursuing this, I will allow for this. I will allow you to break the dungeon, but only if that's what you guys really want.
I'm determined, personally. Although it's not my arm at stake.
It would be really funny. It would be really funny.
It is not my arm at stake. So
Oh, that gear looks
I'm down to
broken.
play skip.
this gear looks broken.
So yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
see,
follow after Fireboy.
you see a very large
Don't call
gear
me Fireboy.
that appears to.
Easily. You go with them. Me and Anna we'll continue working on this, and I'll keep some of my boys with you. And if we get in trouble or you get in trouble, we can head over there.
I mean, I don't feel like they need me, to be fair.
It's more about I can't bring you with me than I can bring Anna with me, kind of deal.
Fair enough, I suppose.
But yeah, so I will have you guys continue to make occasional rolls, but for the most part, I'm going to focus on the other group if that's okay.
Yeah. Assume my whole gang is with them, just following on the ceilings.
Okay. Yeah, you guys find this room. Make me an investigation check, if you'd like to.
I guess I could.
I shall give whoever makes that check advantage.
I mean, I'll make one. You should give advantage to Easley, though.
I will do that.
I see.
I just.
And then
I mean, you
I
rolled
got a
better.
28.
All right, so yeah, you guys see that this, from the looks of it, this gear here had fallen, like it had broken and fallen after a hole in the ceiling. You can see another gear up there that seems to have shifted and fallen and smacked this one, which caused it to fall from the ceiling, breaking and falling onto the ground.
I see.
Can I make a perception check to make sure there's not hiding in this room?
Sure. I will say you do also see a lever. Oh,
Oof.
good. Be grateful for your elf features. You will see a lever in the middle of this little pillar thing, mabob. Looks like you can pull it to.
I mean, we always have the sacrifice. Sure.
You?
Not me, the nightmare.
I was about to say that's no way to talk about Abaddon, but yeah, fair.
I guess I'll send my minion to go touch the lever if that's what you guys want.
Yeah, I'll quickly call down below. Hey, we're pulling a lever. Be careful.
The nightmare will pull the lever. Pull the lever, Kronk.
You see as this gear right here, albeit with sand in between the gears and everything, kind of creaks to life a little bit and begins chunking. But the issue is that this one is just spinning all by itself, and so it doesn't do anything. Because it
They
doesn't.
want us to fix this gear, then?
I do not know mending.
Well, I have to fix
You've
this gear
got
or-
fire. We could spot weld it.
Yeah, I have to
True.
fix this gear or find another one.
Can I try and start welding it and see how well I do?
Sure.
Power check.
Yeah, that'd be a power check.
Alright.
Oh,
35.
Pretty damn good, actually.
yeah. You get it nice, real hot, and it barely starts to melt the metal. The metal itself appears to be very heat resilient. Probably as evidenced by not evidence, but caused by some of the gold alloying in there, giving it a pretty decently high heat tolerance.
Actually, copper has the higher melting point.
Really?
Yeah, I looked.
Oh, shoot. Cool. I guess I get.
Tungsten has the higher melting point.
That's true, but you know there
We
could be
don't know
tungsten.
tungsten in it.
There could be tungsten in here. You know, you don't know.
Actually, I do know. I eat some. Does it taste like tungsten?
You can definitely a little bit. It's just a tiny touch of some in there.
Well, I don't feel like welding all day if we're gonna have them, you know, pry that open. So how about we just go up another flight?
It's going to be a light puzzle kind of deal, isn't it?
I hate those things.
I do too.
So you guys
I think-
are over here.
Yeah.
Oh, over here. Okay.
And from what you can see here, you can see the hole in the floor. That is the hole in the ceiling in the other room. You see a broken down door here. You see two chests.
Ooh, ooh.
No.
And
wait.
you see this gear appears to have. It has a small, tiny little dent right here. I should probably turn off snapping.
Oh, whose
Has
clothes
a
are those?
tiny little dent right here, and there's a gargoyle statue, a really heavy-looking gargoyle statue right here, that appears to have smashed through the ceiling, and has caused rubble to block this archway here. So there's no way to access the stairwell.
Like like there's. Could I access it from the side by flying up?
No, there's a wall here.
Okay.
Well,
And you see another one of the pillars in this room. And there's going to be a pillar in all the rooms with this place. But...
All right. Well, mandatory. Check out the chests. We
Which
are
one-
just
Yep.
going
Which-
to hold
one
on,
do you
hold on. We're
open
just going to do
first?
a little bit of a boom and a boom.
Are you hitting the chest?
Checking for mimics, goddamn
Roll
right.
initiative.
You
Yeah.
fucking thought we wouldn't.
No, that's fair. No, that's absolutely a mimic. It springs to life on you.
Which one?
This one right here. Oh, did you smack
That
both
one?
of them?
Okay. Yeah, I did hit both.
Which one did you hit first?
I would have hit this one in front of me first.
All right.
and then the
They're
second
both
one.
And-
mimics.
In that case, you wouldn't have been able to hit this one yet because it, wasn't.
no,
You
no, I
would've-
don't like how I'm so close to this mimic over here.
What do you mean I wouldn't have been able to hit it?
Because hitting it would have been an aggressive action, which would have been, initiative.
Yeah, but I get extra attacks, so I get 2 attacks.
You don't have it. What? Do you have extra attack?
I do.
Yes.
Oh, I see. Understandable.
So I hit both. See?
I see. This one doesn't react. It's not a mimic.
Okay.
Bullshit.
I'll need
I
that
don't
mimic to
believe
make me a
that.
strength save.
Okay. Let me pull up the mimic stat block real quick. Because mimic 5e apparently. And I have beyond 20, which is really nice. So, strength save, right?
Yep, strength save.
Natural 20.
Oh no.
That's it's fine. Nothing happens.
Yeah, nothing happened. It's just straight up.
All right, I needed to roll initiative for it as well. Bop. Mimic. Initiative. Wow. 6. Great for it. 100%. I'm also gonna give it a health bar as well because it needs one.
Let me see.
This
Sweet.
mimic is fucked.
Oh, it's done for. It's not gonna survive.
Yeah. Got a question for you guys. You think all the rooms are gonna be this size, or do you think that at some point we're gonna get bigger rooms?
I think they're all going to
hopefully-
be about this size.
I hope for
Alright
your
then.
sake they get bigger.
Brolnaeus, if you want to place some of the tokens for your monsters down.
Okay.
so that they may participate, and then if you want to roll initiative, so that you can have your turn order for them.
Yeah.
That mimic is gonna get destroyed, man. It is not prepared.
Let's deploy the B team, shall we?
Why not the A team?
Why not the Z team?
Where's Mr. T?
Why not the Q team?
Fuck you. That's like the worst letter of the alphabet.
What?
The
Not the
second
Q
worst.
team,
All right,
because you're
that's
not very cute.
that's my maximum control. 5 infestors.
Oh
Okay.
man. All right, that's fun.
I don't appreciate that I'm being surrounded. I'm gonna be here instead because of that.
Good, we all go before it.
I separate myself from them.
I think this mimic's dead.
So
No,
It-
he'll be fine.
it gives a little, and then initiative starts.
Look,
Yeah,
so
it
long as
takes its 12
look, so
cold
long as
damage.
everyone natural ones, it'll survive.
And Aurora's.
Alright, I was gonna try. Is there anything, flammable in the area that I should be worried about?
Wood.
Me,
Lots of wood.
Alden.
No, no.
the
Like, where's-
infestors.
The floor,
There's wood everywhere.
the ceiling,
Okay.
the walls.
I mean, why not burn it down?
It is a wooden building.
Cringe.
Boys, what's the call here? Do we risk the burn?
No, we do not risk the
No.
burn.
Just hit it with ice.
Okay. I already told Sam that is my plan this entire time.
One bad fucking hit, and not one, and we fucking burned to death.
Both of those hit.
14 hit. Okay, I need 2 strength saves.
All right.
Crazy
10
just
10 and
eating
7.
damage.
They both fail. His speed is reduced by 10 feet, and I believe he has a -1 to hit now. Let me double check that.
There's 2 frost.
Yeah, -1 to attack rolls. And then I'm gonna do a pro. How tall is the room?
Maybe 10 feet. Maybe.
Okay. That's fine. I'll just stay here then.
No, you should fly up and go on the ceiling.
That's my turn.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna freeze the floor.
All right then. Well, let's see. It took, what was that? 16, 11, so
27.
27.
Making it 39 damage total. It's taken.
Oh, true. It did get hit by the first attack,
Yeah, it did.
which is 12.
I got bad news for this mimic. I don't think he's making it through a turn.
Aurora, he's like,
Oop, oop.
yeah, those all hit. Roll your damage. It's done. It's dead.
I rolled well, actually.
Alden doesn't get a turn.
I guess.
No.
I mean, the other chest might need mimics.
No, we know the chest is a check the door.
I'm gonna move back from the door first.
Okay.
You'll get a chance. Hit it.
You want to smack it?
Check the door.
I guess I'll check.
The door is just kind of rotted. It's just like rotting wood.
I'm gonna check the gargoyle now.
I was about to say, check the gargoyle.
Yeah, a gargoyle's also fine.
Okay.
I checked the chest.
The chest is safe.
Well, we knew that. He's what's in it.
Oh, you open the chest.
No, I meant this chest. I do attack it.
Make
But
your
we
attack
already
roll.
attacked it.
Maybe the mimic's resilient. Thank you very much.
Okay, go
Okay.
ahead.
You ever think about that?
We'll go ahead. If it's a mimic, it's not having fun.
It's fine. It's a chest. I mean, it's a little freezery burnt and a little exploded, but no, it's okay.
Let's check for traps now.
I will give her who's doing that advantage on the investigation check.
Give advantage to easily, and I'll just begin my self-guidance.
DVD.
23.
26.
You're just rolling better than me.
It's not trapped. It's fine.
All right. Let's open it.
Inside, you find a number of amulets. Really coggy clockwork style amulets.
Are these mimics?
Although, for some reason, they feel slightly different than clockwork amulets, and actually, because of Alden and Aurorus's contract with the Yellow God, they feel a slight, how you put it, almost like a mild disgust, but at the same time, slight awe towards it.
Like, what do you mean disgust?
As if it shouldn't be the way it is. As if it breaks some sort of rule.
Which one?
Yes.
Yeah, what law?
I'm not
Poseidon
answering that
got
one.
it. Poseidon got it.
Should we pick one up?
I'll leave that up to you.
I'll make an Arcana check and make sure, see if like there's anything funky with the magic.
Alright, make an Arcana check.
I'll see.
It almost,
24.
unlike Anna, you can't see the magic, but you can kind of feel it a little bit. Just the, no wait, you're his star eye, never mind. Oops. You don't get anything from it.
Okay,
Feeling
fine.
wise.
Well,
Knowledge
identify.
identify works. Identify does work, in fact. So you cast identify on it, and you get. It is a clockwork amulet. It works like a clockwork amulet. Once per day, you can, or once per power rather, you can use it to just make a roll a 10. But it has an added effect. Each of them do. All 10 of them in there. That whilst inside this tower, and only while inside this tower, or other areas like it, and only, say, 10 times per rising of the black sun for each of them, you may jump to a specific point in the past.
Oh, I see what I meant to do with these.
It's that goddamn Titanfall mission.
I think I see it too. Can I be honest with you two?
Go ahead.
I would rather we just pry it open than do this.
Yeah, that seems like a lot of funky shit. Especially since we'd probably have to go and find out when this thing fell apart, travel back then, and
No, the
It's- we can
points
travel back.
the points already decided.
okay. And you said travel back to the past.
Yes.
So as of right now, we would have a way to travel back to the future.
Oh no, it lets you travel back. It lets you flip flop. It just counts as a use, which means you have five round trips.
Yeah, no, I think we just pry that
Per-
bad boy open.
Per long
I don't know,
per
but that kind of seems fun.
Resident Flag stuff.
I mean, you can try it if you want. I'm just going to.
Yeah, me doing it by myself is gonna do shit.
Well, get Alden to help you.
Alden.
Hi.
Time buddy.
First things first, let's try and move that gargoyle. Let's see if we can't check the rest of the tower out.
Oh, the gargoyle isn't the only thing blocking that doorway. It's also the rubble from the collapsed ceiling.
How long would it take someone like Anna to move it?
I am back.
About an hour and a half, maybe 2. It's a decent amount of rubble.
How long would it take? Doesn't Trusty have a monster that can burrow?
Yeah.
Through the
But-
ground. This is
It has
wood.
to be
Through the floor.
stone or raw earth.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah.
Also, this giant gear is also blocking the way. It's like you can't really see it, but it's slanted. It's like it's partially. This side of it is on top of the pillar, but this side of it is on the floor. Yeah, so I don't. There's no way to like deform the image to make it fit better. So it is what it is. The gear got bapped by the frickin' gargoyle as it was falling.
So basically, we got to use the amulets here to probably go up higher.
More than likely, yes.
Of course. I'm going to summon Filth.
Fair enough.
Spend 20 points on him. He's going to have an aura of 10 feet. Because he doesn't need anything any bigger.
That is true. It is a very small area.
You know, make it 30 feet. Cover the entire room.
Anyway, so you guys are going to use the amulets?
Do we want to use the amulets, or do we want to see if they can pry open that bottom room?
I mean, they're still trying to pry open the bottom. Which, speaking of which, you guys want to make me a roll for that, by the way?
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll grab the amulets and I'll head down there to check their
Alright.
progress.
Go ahead and roll, Anna. Only a plus. Well, for 6. Only a plus 6.
Also,
I don't know
Harrier's
why it
not
went
here, by the
twice.
way. Just so you remember, by the way, Harrier's
Yeah,
not
that's
here.
why it's only a plus 6.
I see. Okay.
I don't know why it went twice, but that is infuriating.
The 18s are not enough to get it to bend at all. Although, Brolnea still make me a con save. Although, it's not going to be hard for you to pass.
I don't know, you
Wow, cool! You beat
That's
her.
good.
You beat her athletics check, which means that it's fine. You're good.
I can't wait for Anna to nat 20 just for you to nat 1.
That'll
If-
be great.
If that happens, she will rip his arm off. I want you to know.
Yeah, and that would be funny as fuck.
That is true.
Hey, Isa, have you explained to them what we found?
I mean, I would have. Yeah.
I mean, I saw it.
Fair.
True.
Dude.
Yeah.
I mean, Abaddon didn't.
Puzzles like that make my brain hurt. I'd rather just skip it.
I mean, we don't know it's a puzzle.
Keep in mind, each of them,
It's a puzzle.
each of the
Look
amulets.
at you,
wanna be
dead
optimistic.
faced.
I want to be optimistic here, man.
It's a puzzle.
Let me be
We-
optimistic, please.
We all know it. What it is. It's a puzzle.
Each amulet is individual use, by the way. Which tells me that Alden, you cannot take your summons with you.
Oh. Oh no.
You can be optimistic,
Actually,
but
No, you know what?
It is what it is.
You could take your summons with you because they're part of your power, but which means
I
Brolnea's good
couldn't
as
take
well.
my summons with me, huh? SMH.
SMH indeed.
Racist.
Come
So,
on, just a quick adventure, man.
In and out.
No, I just want to pry this open. I don't want to do any
If I
puzzles.
identify, do I know how far in the past we go?
Roughly about 80 years. 80 Trilobor years, specifically.
That's like before I was even born. Come on.
That was not before I was born.
I mean, we
No.
might as well do that while they're busy trying to rip off Borneas' arm.
All
I
right.
mean,
Well,
you can do that. I'll
yeah,
back.
I'll leave. Let's see. There were 10 in there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 of you here. I'll leave 6 with you guys. Me and Alden will take 2 each.
I can't wait for us to get stuck at the other end of this tower.
If you all
And-
don't come back within 10 years, I'll come fetch you.
Well, time to go make some paradoxes, Alden.
Yay. If I sleep in the
Good
past,
luck.
does it count as sleeping in the future?
Good luck. Don't get stuck. That's why I'm just not gonna risk that whole debacle.
Well, that's why me and Alden have 2 each. You know, that you should be able to come forward back. 10 times.
Hmm. Yes. Totally will work. Mm-hmm.
Well, you can have fun breaking your arm.
I will have fun breaking his arm, yes. Thank you.
Speaking of which, Anna, make another roll.
Quick, while he's
Natural
talking, he's
20.
distracted.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Oh, speaking of which, if she natural 20s, you have disadvantage on the con save.
Why? That's a good thing. That means she pulled in the right way. It should
Oh,
not
true.
destroy my arm.
My bad.
Yeah.
That's valid.
I clicked it to roll, waiting for it to go through.
All right.
I mean, I believe you.
I believe you as well.
Waiting.
In the
Later.
meantime, which room do you guys
There's
activate?
the D20.
Not a natural 20,
32.
but pretty good.
Honestly, I
And
think maybe-
the guidance die is fine through.
33.
Go on.
All right.
If I'm
So-
correct,
oh.
there's a plus or something.
Plus 6?
There's
plus
no,
4.
Yeah, plus 6.
no, it's not plus 6. You don't have everyone else helping you out, unless they want to stop and help you out for a second. All right. You know what? I'm gonna start doing this in percentile progress. Keep in mind this is percentile progress to being able to get Oswin through.
I mean, the second we get... Well, the thing is, once Oswin gets through, right? Once the hole's that big, the progress gets faster.
Yeah, that's
Because
true.
we have more leverage.
I know. I'm gonna
area
do a
to work
different.
with, so.
I'm gonna do a separate counter once you guys get to that point. But currently, you know,
What if I want Oswald to come with me to the past, though?
he can come with you. He just has to be like on your person.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So if I'm on his person, could he take me to the past with him?
Things like, I'm halfway hot. It's not.
Yeah.
I don't think you count as an object.
Does Oswin?
Wait a minute. If we're in a bag of holding and he goes into the past with that bag of holding, do we get taken to the past?
Yes, actually.
Do we have a bag of holding?
Yes, you do.
Okay. I think
Also-
Alden's gonna get stuffed in the bag so we don't waste as many as the tablets.
So if one of you wants to keep track of max charges that you guys have,
Alright.
like on your
I'll-
person, so like each.
I'll leave that to Torus.
Alright,
So I assume he's also got the magic bag.
yeah. So, between both of us, we have 40 total charges.
Then it takes one to travel, whether it's to the past or to the present.
Well, it's gonna take 2, because unless one of us goes individually.
What happens if I use the amulet while in the magic bag?
It does nothing. You're not in the
No.
tower.
Oh, true, we just hold your breath, Alden. I can take you in the magic bag, and we can have even more uses.
That's fine.
That's the plan. Yeah.
That's
Sorry, I missed that part.
fair enough. Yeah.
Okay.
Just shove me and my monsters in the bag.
Although, I will say if you want to carry Alden in the bag, that way you do have to put his monsters in there too. Otherwise, because if he's in the
Yeah,
bag
obviously.
and his monsters aren't, he will not. He's not counting as using the item, which means it's not carrying his monsters with him.
Alright, what floor do we want to travel back from? This
I
one?
say we-
or, like,
I say
The
the
top
first
one.
floor. I
okay,
say the
we'll try
first floor
first floor.
because we should easily be able to go to the second floor. We
Alright.
can investigate it that way.
That is a conundrum for you, huh? All right. Coolio. To make sure that I check on something real quick. Also, what's the ability that we have? What's the ability you guys have to split the party, by the way? For the TTP thing. For the extension, doesn't it give you the ability to split the party across different maps?
No, you can just do that innately.
What?
Yeah, that's just yeah.
Grab
do not-
Yeah, it's
grab
just
their
something you
name
can
from
do.
the banner and drag it to the map layer that you won.
What? All right. Cool.
Did you not know that was a thing?
I did not. No.
It's been a thing for like a long, long time.
Let's see. The past. Aurora's is going to the past, and Alden is going to the past. Holy wow! I didn't know that. So let me just
Yo, funny prank, we never go back to the future. That
I
shit
said I'd
is
wait 10
fucked.
years and then I'd get you guys.
Don't worry, we'll meet you in 80 years.
Don't worry, we're gonna have a nice life before this event happens.
All right.
Or we just create a paradox by preventing everything from happening in the first place.
Let's see. I will place you guys where you are, as that does matter. But you guys are on the stairs. So.
I love how we see the void.
So are you? I know. I'm gonna reveal in just a
The
second.
world didn't exist 80 years ago.
Shut up.
It-
So is Alden in the bag right now?
He is.
Yeah. Currently,
Okay.
but as soon as
But
we get
I'm like
to the
taking him out immediately as
Because you want to preserve
I
air.
appear.
Well, I will reveal it to you. Then let you do your stuff.
Okay.
All right. So, where is the reveal tool?
oh, okay, that's creepy.
Those things look very similar to the colonial meds you've seen. They just have they've begun to attune. The ones that you saw in the last dungeon were fully attuned to the magic item. These are ones that are currently absorbing the magical energy. Currently in the process of attuning. And they're just kind of chilling.
So they're weak.
Yeah. Weaker than the ones you guys fought.
We have no clue how many there are in this building.
Yeah.
They
Did you
also
want to come out the bag?
they
Yes, I
also
would like. I would like to.
make a roll. Never mind. They have absolutely seen you.
Oh,
Well, what if we net 20 though?
True. Make your stealth check.
Just at 20. Smile.
Keep in mind they have a 25.
No.
that's not even close.
That does not be the 25. No, they see you. They look over at you and they just kind of like are taken aback for a second.
Hey
And-
yo, listen, we
and-
cool.
And
We
one of
don't
them
need to do this.
one of them raises their hand and just kind of. And they just start snapping at you.
Silence.
We need to do this, man. I'm gonna hurt you. You don't mess with us, man.
One of them points at the front door.
You want me to leave?
And points again.
I swear to God, if you guys stab me in the back, I'm gonna nuke this place. I'll take a peek out the front door.
You can't see anything. It's like a yellow void.
Oh.
More
Did
frantic
you guys
pointing.
cause this?
Okay.
You see one of them like goes over to the door and like looks out, and kind of, or no, actually they can't understand you. Never mind. Pointing, frantic pointing. They're starting to look a bit angry now. Oh, also I should say this one is this one is smaller than others are. Looks-
oh no, it's a child.
It is a child.
I want to take a quick peek up the stairs. Like, shoot. not going up them, but I just want to see what's on the next floor.
You see that the room is fully intact.
Yeah, Alden, are you gonna pop out?
Oh,
I'm waiting for you to open the bag and let me out. I think
he already did do that.
I already
you
said
already
that.
did?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I didn't hear. There you go.
Oh yeah, and you have your creatures coming out of the back. All right. Upon seeing more creatures, because I'm gonna move you guys back over here.
That's fine.
They start, like, you see one of them starts clapping,
Bye.
and I need you guys
That's
to
not
roll
a
initiative.
clap.
Like a happy clapping.
No,
that happened.
like the alert clapping you guys heard when you guys alerted yourself in the last dungeon.
Well, initiative? You gotta bring up the initiative counter?
Absolutely.
There we go. Nice. Who has a higher initiative, them or
Aurora's,
Forest?
what's your? It's gonna be Aurora's. He has a high dex.
I have a +3.
Yeah. Yep. They just rolled well. All right, cool. So that's you know what? I'm gonna move the rest of the players over here. They should deserve to see this too.
Yeah, give them something to look at so they're not just
Sitting
staring
there
at
doing nothing.
Nothing.
Speaking of which, if you guys actually, we're in the past right now. You guys are good. When you guys return, you return to the exact moment you left. So, they're not gonna get to. They don't roll while you're in the past. Anyway, so, Alden, it is your turn.
Hey, first things first. Filth is going to heavily secure this area.
It's heavily obscured.
Heavily obscured. I'm gonna have him move over here, and I have my nightmare. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep him over here. Safer over here. Gonna have my nightmare move over here, and he's gonna make an attack, which is an advantage because they do not have blindside due to the dagger of blindside.
Does that apply to you? I thought that just applies to you and not your creatures.
They share my senses,
Oh, I see.
so they would get that.
Never mind then. Good for them.
So yeah, I'm just gonna make its attack. 16. Does that hit?
That hits. It's dead.
They take 26. Oh, it's just dead. I
It's-
don't want to kill these things. I'm gonna have my nightmare non-lethal
All right.
for now, at least.
Issue with meds is that they are not stable enough in their current form to be.
Okay, so it's just dead.
It is just dead.
He is with my violet sight. I believe because he can't see me, I get advantage, right?
That is correct. You are an
So I'm
unseen
gonna-
attacker.
I don't think you can see it unless you have a
He has a
sight that
blind
lets you
sight.
see through heavily obscured. Okay, then yeah.
I do. Dagger of blindsight gives me a range of 30 feet.
Okay. Then yeah, you're fine. You have advantage.
So yeah, I'm gonna. How long about it? 17.
That
That
hits.
definitely hits. Takes 11 piercing.
It is dead.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have him move. No, you don't have blindsight. That would actually hurt you in the long run. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
All right. Aurora.
Since I'm like on the top of the stairs, I assume I can see like up over here. Do I
Yeah.
see any mids in this room? Or
You are in a heavily
downstairs?
obscured area. You can't see anything.
You bastard. Fine.
I mean,
fine.
you can easily move like 5
Yeah. You can absolutely step out of the heavily obscured area, but
15, 20, 25, 30. No, because if I can't leave, well, damn.
I'll let you peek your head out. You're at the very edge. I won't, and I
Okay.
won't have it cost you any movement. You peek out, you don't see anything, and you don't hear anything from
Okay.
upstairs. You do hear
Well, I
something.
imagine they're-
You do hear something. I will say the aperture right here is open, but it also leads to that same sort of yellow void.
Okay. That's the case. I'm not going to seal off our exits yet. 5, 10, 15, 20. You said your thing has a radius of 10?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd
let
say
me show the radius. Because you would be able to see it. It's pretty obvious. Notably.
Alright. One attack on the big guy.
Alright. Make your attack roll. That hits, it's dead.
Does the baby still seem hostile?
It's horrified. It's not its turn yet, so it can't move, but do you attack the child?
I mean, does
Do
it
you-
look hostile?
No.
That,
It looks terrified. On its turn, it's gonna move over here. It's gonna be quietly like snapping in the corner and like hiding, or trying to hide at least.
You should play peekaboo with it.
In that 20!
every time it blinks, you just move a step closer.
In that 20, it's hide check. That's so funny.
What is it using to hide? It's an open space.
It's
Yeah.
it's in like the little tiny bit of gearing here. I just don't want to put it in that space.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I will say there are some more that do climb out of the apparatus here. You see them pass through the void as if it's some sort of like veil.
Yeah.
And
Well,
Cringe.
they walk over and they.
I don't think Torus has ended his turn yet, have you?
No, he did. That's what he said.
I did.
I was going to suggest you move back into the smoke. Because I
Oh,
don't hit it.
I was actually.
Oh, okay.
If you'll let me, I did say.
Okay,
so-
that's fine.
Okay. I only have 5
I-
feet left.
They bump into you. They know you're there but can't see you, so disadvantage. Miss. I assume you don't have a 6 AC.
No.
I assume you don't have a 3.
No.
This one's gonna move into it and also gonna swing at you.
It needs to make a con save.
It nat one's the attack roll and smacks its buddy on accident because it can't see anything.
Did it nat 1 because of a disadvantage? Like
Yes.
the second roll was a nat 1?
The first one was a nat 1.
Okay, because it would be a normal because I can't see him, he's also hidden.
True, but it was the first roll, so
Okay.
First things first, he does need to make a con save. He's entered my poison fog.
true.
So if he fails
15.
that, it would
15.
still be disadvantage. I believe that fails.
Right.
Let me check. Yeah, that fails.
Cool. It is now poisoned, I assume.
Yep, he is poisoned.
Yep. And this one is going to. Can I get over there? It can. All right. Swing Swan. 11. I don't think that hits you.
Yes. Yep.
They all miss you.
I wonder how many of those would hit if you were not in the fog.
One of them was an
I'm
18.
18 AC.
Oh, so that one would have shunted. Other than that, no other hits. It's still not one, so it baps its buddy, so I'm gonna roll the damage on that.
He
Kills its buddy.
Oh god.
Damn, bro, that's crazy.
Remember, the child can't blame all of its trauma on me. It's
To be
So
fair,
well spread out.
it just sees a thing swing out of the fog and smack its buddy and kill it.
yeah, but I imagine an ice blast versus a white arm.
Yeah, it probably lacks ice or fire on it, so
Yeah.
you know,
Anyway, that's
one of your typical wounds.
that's that. That's their turn. Alden, your turn.
Oh boy. They're about to all get gassed.
Oh boy, that's real fun for them.
Gonna have him move here.
That's
and
a war
he's going to...
Only
It's not a
in
war-
war.
Listen, it's not a war crime if no one can see it. That's not what I should have done. Like, the wrong thing.
Oof. I think you just need to roll the damage if I'm correct.
Yep. I clicked the one on the monster sheet because I forgot.
They are
That
still
is-
alive. Barely.
Yeah, they'll take poison damage.
They
I
have.
want to move them out.
They are all one tap now.
Ready. Nightmare's gonna go over here. It's going to kill this dude. Where's Nightmare tech? There it is. 20.
That hits.
Yeah, he dead.
Yeah,
And then I'm
absolutely
going to fire my
gone.
bow at this one over here.
Make your roll. Decimated.
That's another one dead. That's all I can do. I'm going to have Filth pull back so you can see.
I need to pull back a little more. A little more.
Let me just make sure I've not used
A
too
little
much
more.
A little more.
Yeah, he died.
Just
There
a
you
little.
go.
I would say this guy needs to make a con save, but I'm pretty sure Oros is going to kill him anyway, so it's fine.
Horus, make your attack roll.
Alright.
Death is on his horizon, so it doesn't matter anyway.
Here's my attack.
Are you actually gonna rebirth?
No, multi.
Okay, good. I was gonna be like, okay, well the building's coming down, I guess.
It's dead.
I'm
That's
the reason
for
the building fell.
Fucking Rebirth, that would have killed all my monsters and almost downed me.
Yeah, maybe you should
well,
have more
I-
HP.
You
but
forget
it's
I get
dead.
to re-roll a lot of those.
So-
So
You get to reroll one of those, actually. Or no, I guess if you're 4 of those, you get to reroll 4 of those. But yeah, it's dead. And you don't hear any more sounds. And
We've
combat is over.
committed a war crime here.
you did.
You did guess
I
them,
didn't-
yes.
Hey, listen, my gas didn't kill them, that was the thing. They weren't gassed to death.
You got him pretty low, man.
Anyway,
Man, I can't believe you gassed the poor med Jews. All they did was believe in.
That is a
No
dark
comment on that one, Dion.
that is dark, man.
All right,
I-
fair enough.
funniest part is
apologize.
I missed that one because I had my headphones off for a second because I was fixing my hair.
Yeah,
so that
good
was
for you.
It was
Good
a
for
bad
you.
one.
all right. Well, cool. I assume you guys are going up the stairs now.
First things
Yeah.
first, I'm gonna tell my nightmare to go claw my initials in the wall over here. I want to see if that affects the future.
All right.
Why are there initials in the wall now?
Yeah, what do they see? Do the initials just appear there, or are they just?
No time has passed for them.
I'll carve my name on the clock.
All right. I will
Say
say
the clock that was knocked to the side.
you guys. You like your whole name or just your initials?
Just my initials.
All right.
AK.
Cool.
We've got a
Yeah.
marker on here.
All right. Well, I assume you guys are gonna head up the stairs then.
Yeah, we'll go up.
Yep.
Cool. It's a pretty easy path. You see that there's also the same lever and everything in here.
See what happens this time when we flip it.
All right. You want to flip
Alrighty.
the lever?
Send the nightmare. I ain't doing it.
Oh, nightmare.
Nightmare.
The nightmare will pull the lever.
You pull the lever, and the gear begins spinning, and you hear some clanking or some mechanics
Clanking.
from downstairs.
Let's go check it out.
You see that this one and some of the gears in here that are associated with this one have begun moving.
Oh no!
No, the other ones
Oh.
the other ones haven't started moving yet.
Yeah, that's what I think. If it's still high there when we pull those other levers, though.
Hey, listen, kid. I know you can understand me, but this is the best I can do. If you don't get out of there, you may find yourself gravely injured. Or dead.
Bravely dead, perhaps.
Oh wait, never mind. Looking at it now, the whirring comes from in here. Oh no, shoot, that's the top floor. No, it is. It does come from over here.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's keep going up.
Yeah, let's
Only
keep
up?
going up.
I don't want to go into the time void.
You guys see that in here there's a locked door. There's also in here, and there's a pulley in here.
Huh.
Let's check out the. Hold on.
Forward nightmare. Up,
Hold on
hold.
before we gotta. Is the door
Oh.
mimic?
Door is not a mimic.
Open the door.
Is the
It
mimic
is
a
it
mimic?
is locked.
With what kind of lock?
A arcane lock. It is also magically reinforced. Upon
So-
closer inspection, you can see that there is some magic inside of the actual like gears and metal themselves as well.
Hold on a second.
Maybe we can just bash the door down.
Does the door look reinforced? Like it might have
Arcana check.
invulnerability or whatever that spell is. I'll make it. Yeah.
It is a magically reinforced door. Yes.
Mm,
And
I
the
have
magic,
magic.
the magic
Oh.
is still very fresh as well. I will say, it is fresh and it is being charged by something.
Oh, if it's being charged, Multi's probably just gonna rule it that.
No.
it's
If you
recharging.
if you dispel magic, it'll be gone. That's removing the magic from it, which kind of hard to charge a battery that doesn't exist. It stops being a
Okay.
magical battery, so you can absolutely dispel magic it.
Dalton, your call.
I mean, I say we hold off. We might find a key.
All right.
If we find a key, we don't need to waste spells.
And this
Shall we
little,
use the pulley system?
Huh?
Well, see, I get to recharge my spells if I just attack people with my dagger.
I will say this also is like an archway. It's like open. It's just kind of pretty looking.
Should we do the pool? I said we check the next floor first.
All right. We'll check the next floor first.
I have a feeling that if we do that pulley, it might cause that gargoyle to fall down.
There appears to be a library, of which you can see a precariously stacked gargoyle on top of this one.
Yeah, we should move that.
Well, I'm not strong, man.
It does
Yeah.
look incredibly heavy.
Yeah, if only we had Anna. Wait, what if we move the other bookshelves to give it more support?
How heavy are the bookshelves? They have a lot of books on them.
They are also pretty heavy.
Okay, we
what
can
kind-
take the books off and then.
What kind of titles we got here? What's new in the manga section?
There's no manga section. It's mostly mostly whatchamacallit? What's the term? Not agricultural. Like scholastic.
Okay.
It talks about time. It talks about there's some mechanic stuff in there. There's one of them. Make me an investigation check.
All right. Now I get the advantage.
Yep.
Fuck you, Weasley. God damn it.
What was that? What was that?
Never mind. You yeah. It mostly just scholar style books. Other than that, pretty chill.
Yeah, you want to take that back now,
Alright.
buddy? Or...
Also, when make an investigation check.
I like how my investigation, me giving people advantage on the investigation checks, is screwing them over. Just getting worse rules if they do it by themselves.
No, it's
Someone got that 21. He doesn't get guidance because he used it on me, but
Oswin finds the scholarly equivalent of a porno.
Oswin, what are you looking at?
Oswin, what the hell? Get that here! I need to study this for later.
I need to know what
It's for
porn was like back
research.
in the day.
It's whatchamacallit? It looks like it's a, how do you put this? It looks like a magic item catalog, but the people that are showing off the magic items are a little underdressed. They're not like nude for the most part.
Just a little bit.
So they're
Um,
appropriately dressed, you could say.
I'll throw it in the bag of holding.
They look like how you
Keep
would.
it for safekeeping.
They look like the kind of people that you would see on like a Floridian beach or something.
So a beach? What? Floridian beach? What?
Like a beach party, I mean. Like the type of
look
dressing you'd get
more-
at like a party.
More folks like that.
So just
Um,
like beach. People dress like that for beaches, period, won't they? What?
So I have an idea. I say we remove all the books from the bookshelf, move the bookshelf over towards the gargoyle, and put it under there, so it has additional support.
Okay, but I really ain't that strong, Holden.
Listen, there's 4 of us and only 1 bookshelf. We can do it.
Okay. Start going through, tossing books, but I read the title of each one before I toss it.
You okay?
But I'm fast, because I have me and Oswald reading it.
Oswin pockets of you. They lie. They're important for his research. That's all that matters.
You don't find any other
It's
books
his
like
research
that.
about colds. Don't worry about it.
Yes,
Anatomy is important to Oswin, you could say.
Any other cool books, though?
There's some that discuss the philosophy of time travel.
How it's moral and an obligation.
Sure, yeah.
I'll take that one.
There's also discussion on some sort of artifact. Like you see some.
Oh, I definitely take it.
Yeah, cool.
And read through it a little bit before I put it away.
Just a
Yeah.
little bit of reading.
I'm just skimming it. I'm not going to go in depth.
It talks about some sort of key that is. You'd think the key was like the key to the artifact, but it turns out the key is the artifact itself. Is the musings on the side of the page. Or that the value of the key is the artifact thing. In and of itself, it's only about equivalent to a very rare magic item, but the person on the other end is what
There's
makes
a
it an
dude on
artifact
the
level.
end? What the hell?
It describes a key that opens a door to a infinite mansion. And inside this mansion somewhere is someone who has the ability to somehow merge or change or manipulate the essences of technology and magic.
Technomancy? That's illegal.
Yo, hold on. I hope you don't mind. I'm keeping this. We gonna find that key.
It's called the Legend of the Key of the Artificer King.
I want to be the Artificer King.
Interesting, chest. Let's
Then
get
kill
this
him
book
and
back
take his
over there.
place.
Alright. I'm gonna ice the floor to help it move a little easier.
Okay.
Fucking use momentum instead of strength.
That's what you have to do. You two are weak as fuck.
So you guys end up moving the whatchamacallit?
We move the bookshelf so it's over here and stabilizing this, so it's no longer precariously hanging over the edge.
Fair enough.
Great.
Just... What the heck?
I
Dude, I
can't
thought
wait to cause so many paradoxes.
I think the doorway's over here.
No,
I
no,
think it
it's...
goes this.
No,
I think it goes-
you guys are right. He's right.
No, is it? Oh, okay. Oh, wait, there's a lever here, right? That's what this stone pillar is.
No, there's just a pillar in the rooms. It goes up and down.
Okay, that's just a pillar. Gotcha.
What the heck? What is wrong with
Speed
this
running.
freaking... Oh, I put it above. My bad.
Going all the way up and then falling down.
Alright. So you guys are putting up the booked shelf.
Yep.
Alright. Cool. In that case, it is better support. And you guys go up, and up at the top you see that there's a door. I guess I should actually, you can't see all of it.
Alright.
Wait, first things
Taurus.
first.
Screw. First things first.
Yeah, you hit
True.
the door.
First things first.
It's not a mimic.
You gotta check. We've gotta check.
Yeah,
He
you
says
got
that
it.
like he's so disappointed.
Like,
It
he
is-
didn't just throw a mimic at us. So,
And it-
a mimic comes in this tower at some point.
Here, I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Alright.
You hear that? He's gonna use the bathroom. Quick, let's go ahead.
Quickly, check the mimics.
Check all the mimics on this floor.
Yes.
Quickly,
I can
cast
see a lot of,
identify mimic within 1 mile.
Identify mimic.
That would be like a pretty decent spell.
It would
You
be,
could
but
just
I
do
like to.
find creature and then like
Yeah.
do a mimic.
I like to imagine that identify mimic though is like a curse. It just says everything's a mimic.
That would
Nothing
be
is
pretty
what as
fucking
it
good.
is. And it's also like, who would you consider a mimic? Because, you know, obviously there's a creature, but it's just like, you know, is that table the original table? Or is it just a mimic of it?
You're just like in the middle
Okay,
of a
imagine
meadow.
this. A DM gives you a skeleton key. What he doesn't tell you is anything you use to unlock it turns into a mimic.
But you still get the loot if you beat the mimic.
I don't know. I feel like I
Yeah.
would do that, but I would make it a percentile chance to not tell them. So
yeah,
just
that would
every,
make sense.
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
sooner or later,
it's-
once we
yeah.
get like a certain
Yeah, it's a
percentage,
cursed item.
Change a magical reinforced door into a mimic. Kill the mimic. You gain access to the room.
I'll be right back.
Exactly. That would be one
All right, I'm
fast
back.
mimic though. It would be... Well, I guess it would turn into a mimic with the mimic stat block. So it wouldn't technically be an iron door or like a heavily reinforced door anymore. So you don't
Exactly.
have to worry about that.
Exactly. So it's basically free access to any
I'd
room you
say
want. You just have to have a little bit
probably
of combat.
I'd say that if someone like did make that magic item, probably depending on what it's made of, probably adjust the stats a bit.
No, no.
Because turning the adamantine door into a basic mimic.
Sounds pretty nice.
Yeah, it's
I
definitely
enjoy it.
good. It's might be a
That
little
should be
strong, though.
allowed.
Alright, well, T, since you're back, I'm gonna check the store for traps before I try and open it.
Okay, make your investigation
Also,
check.
your fault for making an adamantine door.
30?
Let me tell you, if that door is adamantine, your party's ripping it off the walls and taking it.
It is in
At least
fact
I would.
not trapped, but it is how you say magically reinforced and also
Mimicked
locked.
up.
Alrighty, I'm back.
Welcome back.
All the doors magically reinforced again.
Oh, maybe there's a key in the future. Oh, well, I said we
Probably.
dispel this one.
No, no, no. No such things as keys.
Do we want to go back down and then tell the others what happened and see if what we did changed things, or
I guess that would make sense. Yeah, we should probably head down to the bottom floor, go back to them, see what's
do we want
changed.
to do that pulley real quick before we teleport back?
Yep. I think the pulley was this room over here, right?
Yeah, it was.
Go forward, Nightmare. If something goes wrong, the only one that suffers is you.
All right.
Wait,
the
what?
poles.
The pulley's a mimic.
The gear starts turning, and you hear some mechanical noises from
Below?
underneath. Yeah, below.
I'm curious. Like, when it starts up, is it like does it shake the room quite a bit?
It shakes a little bit.
All right, I have like a good feeling that if we had done that without moving, stabilizing that goggle, it would have knocked it off the edge. Alrighty, let's go back to the past. I mean,
Well,
future.
let's see what's moving now.
Wait, first things first. I'm gonna perception check that child to see if I can find it.
You make a perception check. You cannot find the child.
Which one did we start up?
The one on the top left corner.
Top left. Oh God.
You do not hear any screeching or snapping or grinding of flesh, though.
Well, it took us a few seconds to get down here.
I mean, if that child died instantly, you know, you wouldn't hear the screeching.
Well,
That's
you-
for sure.
I mean, it also doesn't have a mouth, but you don't hear any grinding of flesh.
Probably went down the hole.
I mean, well, how would you hear the grinding of flesh, depending on, you know, how strong the gears are, right? And whether it has bones. You know, flesh might not be that easy.
Get back in the bag, Alden. We're going.
Yep. We're going back to the past. In the bag I go.
Alright. Do we
Back to
travel
the
back
past.
to the future?
Samurai Jack. Gotta go back to the past.
All right. Let me just. How do I remove you guys from the special?
How do you kill us?
I
more
think you've got to drag our tokens back onto the player thing. Not
Oh,
not
yeah.
our tokens are the thing. That fixes it.
That worked. Yeah. Because you're back now in the present.
Oh hey look, your initials. Hey guys, we're back.
Are my
Hello.
initials there? I can't see.
They are there. If you zoom in a bit, you'll see them. Like right here.
What do you mean those are your
Oh, I
initials?
see it.
Those were always there.
Yeah, I will say,
Oh,
once
we
you
changed
guys travel back, there is a slight warping in that emanates from the amulet, and you see the changes sort of appear.
Yo, we changed the future. Yo,
That's me.
hold on. We need to change. We need to check the gargoyle.
There's also a slight like chunk moment, and you hear as this thing begins whirring to life.
Oh. Interesting. I thought we'd have to
Hold
do it
on.
on this side as well.
I mean, you already pulled the lever.
Well, I didn't think it would stay pulled for like 80 years.
Oh, that's fair. Actually, you would need to pull it again. It's fine.
Huh. Wait a minute,
I mean,
this
no-
room's fixed.
No, I mean you guys already pulled it in the future, if you recall. It wasn't already spinning.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I'm just saying,
Okay,
we
I'm
pulled it
back.
80 years in the past. I don't think it would have continued to
Yeah, no,
whirl on
but
for another 80 years.
and you guys pulled it when you first entered the tower as a group.
Oh yeah, we did pull this one, that's true.
Yeah, they don't. They're
this
both
one?
not whirring. It's only this one.
This one's no longer broken. I guess the gargoyle must have broken this one.
Well, it was the gargoyle hitting the gear smashing to the floor, smacking this one and breaking it.
And the gargoyle's gone. Nice.
Man, they're going through this whole time puzzle right now.
Oh, speaking of
So
which,
far,
yeah,
guys.
make your
Good for you guys.
athletics
I'm
check, by the way.
honestly really happy I'm not them.
Hey, while Anna's using my arm as a pry bar, you want to play Battleship?
I don't know what a battleship is.
Okay, B7.
You.
Did you do that on
Uh,
purpose, Justy?
B7? No.
Ah, damn, I
guess
missed.
not.
Alright, your turn.
Cotton save, Bronneus.
72.
What letter?
Alpha.
Miss.
Are all the, out of curiosity, are all the creatures helping again?
No.
The gargoyle is there.
Snaps your arm.
We saved the tower.
It breaks your crowbar, I should say.
B2!
I will
by the way,
say
as we go
this.
past this one, we would pull this pulley over here, so that would trigger whatever's down here.
Yeah, you guys on the ground floor see that this one begins.
Whoops. That
This
doesn't look
staircase is decayed enough that you guys would need to. It's not. It doesn't work.
good. Get that checked out by a
See,
doctor,
I'm
Bronneus.
gonna do something called. I'm gonna just
You
fix it
can't-
with ice.
True, you can just do that.
Wow.
Other opposite
I'm-
way.
Imagine needing to use staircases. Imagine them being able to climb.
True,
Well,
you
I
can
don't
just.
need to use the
Imagine
staircase. I
having
was
a climb
helping you.
speed.
I was mainly trying to help you, honestly, in your summons.
Yeah, because
I
he
can
can
just-
just
I can
he can
just-
just fly.
Grab one of my summons and just drag them up here.
Okay.
There we
Wait,
go.
out of curiosity, what's the height between each floor?
As I mentioned, about 9-10 feet.
Oh, cool, I could just jump it.
Yeah, it's not so big of an issue.
I'm curious. Does Easley remember the gargoyle always being here, or does his memories change because he didn't go in the past with us?
He remembers the gargoyle and the rubble being there.
Okay, just getting that sorted out.
Actually,
Hey,
did he take one of the amulets?
I left them with 6.
I suppose
If
that
they
is
ever
also
decided
fair.
they wanted to come back.
Well, we're in here now.
All right, you guys see
So we would probably each have one.
You guys see a very decayed desk. It looks like it is turning to dust, genuinely. The papers on it are not legible. Any writing has faded long ago. It is decayed beyond everything.
Like,
You can-
is there like, can we do an investigation check to see if there's anything else on hand that might be useful?
Sure.
All right, Oris, go. You've got advantage.
There is I guess an old... there's what looks like could be a map, but it currently, how you say, it can't read anything on it. You see some vague shapes.
Let's keep going up. Go back to the past in this room again.
If we could, maybe we can open the door from the other side.
Well,
Oh.
I mean, we can just keep going up, and once we go back to the past, we'll still be in this area.
Okay,
I'll
I
random
don't.
count. You do I even need to say what I'm doing?
Yes.
Make your attack roll. It's not a mimic.
The couch is destroyed.
Yeah, it's gone. You
Partially.
It only took 10 damage.
It's also incredibly rotted away. I did not mean to turn order on.
I was gonna say, Multi, is it a mimic or not?
What the hell?
Is there anything else in this room?
No. You see some remnants of maybe some broken glass, like right here.
Okay.
Some fractured shards.
We're gonna enter this room in the past, and there's gonna be someone just sitting on that couch, Titanic style.
Hey, yo, I'm sorry. Wrong
Hey
timeline.
man, I'm a child. You can't do that.
Don't look at the magazine I just got.
Yeah, don't look at this. This isn't.
I keep forgetting
for,
your character is
fun only.
technically a child. Jesus.
All right, I
Can
need
we,
another roll
is
from
there a lever here?
from the ground squad. There is.
He's only a child by technicality.
roll
to be
first.
fair.
Go.
Pull the lever. There's now a sound coming from this top right one over here. And you see as some of the stuff begins moving. Now make your con save. Dion?
It's not rolling.
Oh, oof.
It's on the way.
I see.
They sure are going through a lot of effort just for us to beat them.
Crunch.
Oop, there goes your arm again.
Don't worry, I'm like a shark. It just gets stronger each time. In increments of 5%.
Do you want me to, like, I don't know, wrap your arm in my string so maybe it holds together better? Or do you just want to keep going like this?
How strong are your strings?
I look at the pulley system, strong enough, I think.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll wrap your
Actually,
arm
if
in
you
the
if you
string.
lace them across my arm, I can use my muscle fibers and ingrain them into it.
I'm just going to wrap them around your arm. Actually, just gonna do that.
Did us pulling this lever up here trigger anything down here, or?
Yeah, it did. I said that it got the one on the top right of the starting room is now chunga 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 chunga.
Is there a level we can pull in here?
Yeah.
Reach.
Chugga, true, bro. Yeah, let's fucking
Yeah.
get it.
Now this one's they hear the whirring and the buzzing and the whatever noises, with the grainy sand crunchy noises. I guess there are some crunched sand.
Well, let's check the final room.
Yeah, let's go to the top floor.
You can see the inside of the faces of the clocks. And
Anything we can do in here.
my bad. I do need to put something here. Where is it?
It's the child from 80 years ago. He wants revenge.
Where
It's
is it?
literally that one Rick and Morty episode.
That
I
child
know
is
the
probably
one you're talking about, but shut up. Also.
I hate that I know it, but
the terrifying thing is the child is probably fucking just lurking somewhere within this dungeon.
he's a bit souped up.
There's a robot over here maintaining one of the gears. Looks over at you. Oh.
One of you again. Please, fuck off.
Oh no. Robot
Why
begins
is it
clapping.
moving? It begins clapping?
Yeah.
Oh no, I refuse to allow.
You have returned. You have returned.
Oh,
Oh,
hey, that might be.
Alden, I thought we do something in the past.
Alden, I think we're experiencing the butterfly
Exterminate.
effect.
Exterminate.
And
Exterminate.
you see that the little thing up in the
exterminate.
top left corner, like its shoulder area, like begins like blink, blink, blink.
I think it might have
Blink.
a shoulder-mounted cannon, guys.
Well, this
Did
is
the baby
awkward.
med make you?
I think that is the baby bed.
Oh no, that's
Are you-
impossible.
My master wishes to speak with you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, master.
Oh, your master, if he can
It's not
understand
the
me,
med.
I'm sorry for what
This might be
happened.
bad news.
How do we speak to your master? Where is he?
Below.
Good news.
Can you open it for us?
Yes.
Yeah,
And
that's
he
so
walks over
Actually,
to
we-
the
hold on,
center
so
column.
Speaking of opening
Alden,
it, do
go in the
I
back, quick, let's go in
make
the
a
past. I
roll?
want to see what's up here.
Huh?
But yeah.
Go in the past. I want to see what's up here
speaking
before we.
below, do I go ahead and
Didn't
make another check?
Oh yeah. You want to go in the past? All right.
Let them make the check first.
Yeah. Make your check.
They can make their checks to smash the fucking orbs.
He's got some reinforcement this time. He'll be fine.
Hey, bro, Davis.
Bronez.
Oh, I got bad news, buddy.
I'll also.
So how does my string help? Is my
he gets a +3.
Okay.
Which
Better
doesn't
hope you
help
roll
against that
well.
one.
It doesn't break. It does not. Your
It
arm
actually
doesn't come off.
doesn't break. And you are currently at 90% progress. I have been keeping
That is-
track.
80% progress.
So it's almost enough.
This is almost. Ow! It cracked.
Actually, it did not crack. You're good.
I'm role playing.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Well,
I can't stop it
it's a
from cracking
small one.
entirely.
All right,
Small
let me
one,
let me.
and it'll
Move.
just fuse back together. All right, keep going.
Right, back to the past before they open it up.
Let me reveal the proper area real quick. And then move you guys over to it.
All the dolphin dives into the bag as I hold it open.
just fucking dive into the bag. To the past we go.
See, where are you guys right now? You guys are. Let's
Final-
see.
We're on
final
the top floor.
I know. I'm trying to position you in the exact spots because you would transport to the
You
exact
need
spots.
to worry about Aurora's there because he's the only one that's gonna pop out first.
Yeah.
Oh, true. All right. Well, it doesn't really matter. Boom, bada, bum, 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 boom.
Eddie, time to go
I let him out.
backwards. Yep.
Anything of note in here?
No, it's just I will say the cogs are functioning, unlike they weren't functioning in the past. He was just kind of maintaining them.
Alright. We go down.
As we go.
And I'm just gonna reveal these because these are unconsequential.
Okay. Oh, we keep
Wump.
going down.
Should we pull the levers as we go past them?
Um, we can.
The aperture's already open.
True, it is.
But 100% completion. Pull the levers. There's an achievement for it.
True.
You see it right here.
There's a TV.
Oh, there's a TV now. What channel is it on?
It's not turned on right now.
Can I turn it on?
Sure.
Oh, this is a very weird looking TV.
Actually,
I assume this is like a plasma screen TV.
It's not quite that advanced, but it is a nice TV mounted against the pillar.
so is there a remote I can use to turn it on?
They
Also, I
lost
just
the
realized
remote years ago.
you sat on the couch without checking if it was a mimic.
It's good. It doesn't bite you. It doesn't literally bite you in the butt.
Well, if I check the couch, I would have to check the TV, and I do not want to move the TV.
We could just do perception checks or is it investigation?
It would be
To do what?
Investigation. If you want to check if it's a mimic.
I will give you advantage.
Alright.
Vibe check that fucking TV.
You said investigation?
Yeah. It's not a mimic.
Good.
That's only a 30. My
Well, with that investigation, do I find the remote?
Yeah, actually, yes. You find it somehow lodged inside the pillar. There wasn't even an opening. Like, there's not even, like, you have to, like, reach open. And there is a little bit of, like, a compartment that was opened accidentally somehow. It's the place where the remotes go when they go to die, when they disappear.
Can I turn the TV on?
Sure. Sure. It blips on. Blip.
What channels we got?
Good question.
We should check out the news channel. That's the most interesting one.
Alden. You're old as fuck. We're watching cartoons.
You say he's
I wonder what they had 80 years ago.
but he's barely a young adult in Elven 8 years.
I mean, to be fair, there would be cartoons playing somewhere.
Yo, they got SpongeBob?
Unfortunately, they do
Bullshit.
not have SpongeBob. They do have
Bob sponges.
they do have oh, Walkie Hoth though.
What the fuck? What is that? Huh?
Okay, now, Pepper, what is on the news?
News is just talking about. Let's see, this is 80 years ago.
Any major events?
Not really. It's just talking about local news. Actually no. There is a little bit. It does talk about the death of the local clock tower keepers
Oh.
and the sightings of monsters in the area.
Huh. I wonder whether the clock keepers could have died.
Well,
You say eating a bag of chips?
they die actually they died in an accident. There was an explosion.
Gargoyle fall.
An explosion in the clock tower.
Explosion? That would see any explosive damage.
One more floor to go.
I guess.
Even though that's the wrong way. That's not explosion here. Let's get a good look at this, though.
Am I able to open this door from this side?
Yeah. The lock's on that side, so.
Before we go back to the future, we should probably check out that one room, that one door we couldn't open.
Yeah. Alright, first let's check what's on this desk. What we got, Multi.
The desk contains research notes.
What they researching?
a magical item known as Time Piercer.
I am a thing.
It is it's a rapier that, from this notes here, that has ability to literally pierce time and to warp it in certain areas. There's a map that leads to what appears to be a dungeon. It's marked as a dungeon, with a big X crossing it out. And then some research notes about the actual thing itself. Talking about how it's noted there's little tiny bits of yellow shunshun mixed in with the sand on the hourglass. And
I see.
yeah.
We'll take those notes.
All right.
In the map.
Understandable.
And then we skedaddle.
I just thought of something. If we could bring some sort of radio equipment here, would we be able to contact people outside the tower?
There is a bit of a void, so I don't know if there's two-way communication.
I mean, if we could do that, we could literally spoil the entire future for the entire world.
Here, 1 second. I need to change the battery in my headphone real quick.
Alrighty.
Swap the battery out.
I'm gonna have to start stabbing things
Plug
with my
this
dagger
one
after this.
in. Put this one into my headset.
You know, just give people an 80-year head start on preparing for the event.
Yeah, just tell them 80 years what's gonna happen.
And
Can I send a note to, like, myself?
Hmm?
Let me send a note to myself, be like, hey, man. You are about to have a not good time. 2 times.
Twice.
Create a paradox by using this clock tower.
Alright, I'll cast Dispel Magic on the door.
Alright. Make your roll.
Oh, I have to roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't fuck up. You fucked up.
I don't think you could apply guidance to that. It's not a skill.
I don't think so. It's just happened at this point.
That's fair. You know what? Sure, it was level 4 casting of it. Whum! It opens. You check inside.
Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah, you hit it. It's not a mimic.
Alright.
Wait a minute, I just want to say, what if the entire clock tower is a mimic? We have to hit every single floor.
Okay. So the inside the chest is a bunch of amulets. And there's actually a piece of paper as well that says, emergency temporal assistance. May those in the future help us in the past. If you're reading this...
How would that work if we take them now?
Don't. You don't want that smoke. You don't want that smoke, buddy.
We take them now. We don't get them in we will create a paradox.
Smooth black
Actually,
hole
no.
forms the clock tower.
No, you wouldn't.
And why not?
I have my reasoning.
Then we just take
Only
the
just
chest.
doesn't want to deal with the paradox.
Okay, multi. Then we just take the chest with us.
Alright.
Okay, now let's head back to the gym floor, back to the robot.
Do you actually take the chest with you?
No.
Alright.
I'm not so suicidal I want to deal with the paradox.
So you head back up to the
Okay.
top floor?
We should be in our exact same positions.
Yeah, so I was right here.
I think I was like this. No, I was like...
He did just see Alden jump into the bag of holding.
That is true. Let me get back into the magic bag.
He sees him jump in and then immediately be diving out.
It's a magic trick.
Alright. You return, and it is currently inserting its hands into the center pillar. And there is a as it turns, and there's a clicking noise, and with the whirring of down here. You guys make me one last roll for the ground team.
All right, Anna. Get it.
Wasn't that I need to get it big open up enough for Oswald to get through?
Well,
That beats it. And you guys are perfectly fine. You get it open, and it just enough for Oswald could get through. You're so proud. You're so proud of yourselves, and then it opens.
Well, it seems like we solved the puzzle ourselves.
hey guys.
Hey guys,
You'll see rended metal shafted up against the end of the thing, just as we got it open.
Oh
Yeah,
no!
don't bullshit us.
Wait a
never
second.
effective was us.
Wait a second.
We-
So you guys are coming down.
Sure.
The robot. Stay in my sight.
Who's the robot?
Oh, he's the one who opened the thing for us. We solved the
Yeah.
puzzle.
I mean, we opened it, but alright.
Shut the fuck up.
We opened it first. You were second.
Actually,
Make me
the
a perception check or persuasion check.
whatchamacallit, the one that they had bent enough to get Oswin through, the one that they had bent, is currently like stuck partially. It's still partially closed because it couldn't open all the way because it was bent and couldn't fit in its little slot anymore.
Is there a yellow void?
There is not a yellow void. There is a hole with a ladder.
Fuck ladders.
I'm firemanning that shit right now.
Oh, I'm
God.
not even
I think-
firemanning it. I'm just dropping.
I think this is probably where we're gonna end the session for today, though, because it is starting to get a little bit late.
Can we get a peek at the next area?
I can describe it, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys drop down into the underground area, which appears to be some sort of lab, or like storage area at the same time. And inside you see a couple other robots, and the robots all look over at you. And alert intruder, or actually, my bad, they'd and they'd stop and they'd look closer at you. Oh, it is you. We were
assume that-
alerted.
I assume that means at me and Alden.
Yes. You have others.
Yeah, they just
Yeah, we
were
made-
lame and didn't want to come with us.
Yeah, made a lot of new friends over the 80 years we didn't see you.
Come with us.
So what are the robots about?
He wishes to speak with you.
Yeah, we
You
may
as
have-
in us, or you as in those two?
You as in you.
Why me specifically? What did I do?
And it sort of gestures at the group.
Yeah, we
Just
might have fucked up in the past.
We didn't fuck up.
Okay,
Listen,
to be fair, they did attack us first.
they did. They were very hostile. And I did them.
They were defending their... You know what? Not my
Wait,
job to explain.
It's not our fault we appeared in the middle of the staircase and then suddenly got attacked.
Yeah, for real.
Could have taken 2 seconds to like wait.
We weren't even being hostile. I was even explaining I didn't want to fight. I was being as pacifist as I could.
You know what? You invaded our territory.
Not purposely, mind you.
We
More
gave you
accidentally.
a chance to leave.
Into the yellow void. I'm pretty sure
I
that would
don't
have killed
trust
us.
the yellow void.
There was no yellow void.
There is when you time travel 80 years into the past.
It does not matter. You could have left back here, couldn't you?
I mean, you didn't give us. You attacked us before we could think to do that. Think about it from our perspective. We go back to the past and are suddenly surrounded by 5 different
Do
creatures.
not care.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Like if you left us alone, we would have just gone up the stairs and left you guys alone.
I was alone for so long.
Oh God.
So I hate to call it, but we're going to fight you, aren't we, when we get there? Or are we going to have a talk and try to talk this out, or are we just going to fight? I speed up this process for us, you know?
I want to talk.
After a little bit of talking, are you going to fight us?
Undecided.
Are we?
You're
are
going
we
to
talking
decide
you,
after
the
we
robot,
talk
or
to you and then
probably
fight
the
us.
remaining mid.
Hmm?
I said, are we talking to you, the robot, or you, like the remaining mid, speaking through the robot?
The second one.
Ah. Yeah.
I did not have any more friends, so I made them. I had no options. I am not a queen. You killed our queen. I cannot make more of me, of us, and so I made more.
I mean, this is like, a bit morbid to ask, but would you rather have been killed?
I was so alone for decades.
I look at them, I'm like, I mean, that kind of answers it, doesn't it?
Maybe centuries. Time works differently in here.
Yeah, I noticed. That's why I was confused as to everything that's going on. Listen, I didn't know if you could make more of yourself. I don't know how that works. I don't know mid biology.
On the in the Dungeoneer's Handbook, it would have a description of the colonial meds. It does say, by the way, there is a separate, like, med category that is what they're called. They're called lonesome meds. They're colonial meds that, for one reason or another, have either been separated from their groups or are the sole survivors of their groups. Pre-attunement, by the way. Once they've attuned, they will all die if the queen dies. But before they've attuned, they, whatchamacallit, either they've been, what's the term? Expelled, banished from their group? Yeah, exiled. They've either been exiled or...
I'm pretty sure you were literally just about to say the word exiled, and not expelled.
Yeah, I was going to say exhumed. But exiled works. But yeah, anyway, removed from the group, exiled, banished, or they left themselves. But the thing is that colonial meds require other creatures. It's like a part of their biology. And so they will make their own. Colonial meds are intelligent enough to create more things. So this one, being alone after its entire colony, which was not very big at the time, by the way, as I'm sure you noticed, because they were just fresh. After this entire colony was killed, it kind of fought back.
Went crazy.
It kind of went a little bit wacky doodah and said,
I mean, if it really was, we could always go back in the past and kill it before this happens.
It's a little ridiculous that you can't just, and
That was
I mean,
that was
absolutely no offense when I say this, that you can't just beat it up and eat the queen to become the queen.
that is not how we work. We are not like other colonial species.
But why can't you do that though? That just seems like a pretty big oversight in biology there.
We as drones are offshoots. We are not the same species by sheer technicality. The queens are a different sort of creature. spawned from the Underrealm. They crawl up through holes, make their way to areas of magical energy, and make more workers.
So is there like a nest of queens then?
I will not reveal that location.
I mean, I don't really care about the location. I'm just curious about if there is one, because that's what it sounds like. There is a nest of queens, which implies that there's a queen of queens.
There are multiple queen nests down below.
Interesting. Oh well.
That is all I know.
All right.
Now, come here.
We're just gonna fight him. That's where this ends.
Yeah, it is. Although I have a very... The thing about the combat that you guys are about to go into is that it's very unique. And I want to give it the time and attention that it deserves. So we will do this next session.
Understandable.
As if we do it now, we will be doing it for another 3 hours at least. If not longer.
It also doesn't help that trust.
I'm fine with that.
Oh, fair enough. Well, Trusty's already gone, so.
Yeah, he really doesn't like to wait around. He leaves as soon as like a session ends.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. Well, yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. So, I'm gonna end the stream first. So thank you everyone for watching. Remember to have yourselves one dandy little day. Keep in mind, we'll be okay. There's nothing you can do to stop it. Remember to do all the fun little algorithm things, like, subscribe, follow, whatever. And remember to have yourselves one dandy little day.